We live. It's the way that they play. Like their pacing was a little bit slower. You could tell that they were trying to keep them around, like hovering that 10-point lead.
Mm-hmm.
And then the announcers kept making the point, like Texas is still in this game, and they slowly chipping away at the lead. I'm like, of course, because Tennessee is playing at a pace to keep them in the game.
Mm. Mm.
And then you saw where they pushed that shot out late.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Texas was gonna come back and win. That's just what
I
I
ain't gonna lie, I
thought.
thought the same shit too for a
Right?
second. I was like, don't tell me Tennessee finna do this shit. Come on.
But you know what's so crazy? It would have sounded too. It would have looked so too suspect because of how late that push came. Right? So it's like a lot of people will be questioning that. Like this don't even look right, bro. Why did they just come back late? You telling me in real basketball, like I'm gonna allow you to score? I thought the goal was to like stop you from scoring, even when we get the ball, to like slow the pace down. So like the time runs. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just thought that's how it go. And they was
I
doing
mean, I done seen some bullshit college basketball games in the tournament over the past 5, 6. When I graduate, 16. Yeah, over damn near the last decade. Like Sunday, Houston and Texas A&M.
mm.
And when I was live, what did I say? They always
Yeah, I
pull this
saw that. Yeah,
bullshit where they extend the game on a day where
yeah,
they know niggas got work the next day. And look what
yeah.
they did. I'm up at,
I saw
I
that.
got done with the stream. I was like, you bullshitting, bro. Like, really? I was really just trying to watch this, eat some food, go to bed. But nah, these fuck niggas want to go to
Didn't,
overtime and shit.
didn't you post up? I think you posted up something about you showed the shot, right? That's the suspect
Yeah.
shot and shit like that. I was laughing. I was like, yeah. I mean, it's the only thing you can do is shake your head at that. I was like,
It's
overtime.
like, we just gonna switch. On the switch, we just gonna leave the shooter open. We just gonna ignore him. Okay. All right,
And you
that's
know
what
what's
we
so
doing.
crazy? That was the game that nobody expected to be the close game. It was
I
the
don't
other
know.
game. Yeah,
I
I'm telling
disagree.
you. Yep. You for real? Because if you
I
okay,
A&M is one of those teams that play good teams well. They beat Tennessee like handily when they came to College Station. It was a primetime Saturday night game. Beat the
but they
dog shit out of them niggas from beginning to end.
it's
So they
crazy.
always play good teams very well.
Okay. A lot of because a lot of people wasn't picking them to cover against Houston. That's what it was. The other games, people was they took the underdogs, but that game was nah. And then here, fair enough. Look what happens overtime. I'm like, look at that. This is the game that everybody should have been paying attention to. I don't know.
There was another one, actually a couple. I'm gonna start with the A&M thing because this was on my mind earlier.
Mhm.
Texas A&M was on the opposite end of this back in 2016. I remember watching this with one of my best friends. They was playing, I think, Texas Corpus Christi or Texas A&M Corpus Christi. I think it was a Texas school, or no, Abilene. I think it was like Abilene or some shit. But it was a small Texas school. They had like a 12-point lead with like a little over a minute left, and they blew the lead and lost. And it was like they kept turning the ball over on the inbound.
You said with a minute left?
Yeah, it was something really crazy. And this is before I woke up to this shit being rigged and all that. But
That's
yeah, it was like back to back to back, maybe back to back to back to back inbounds. They turned the ball over.
that's a straight up investigation
Yeah, I
right
cannot.
there.
I'm trying to find the game now. Let me see. I ain't gonna pull up the video, but let me see. Texas. It was 2016. Texas A&M. Sweet. Was it second round or Sweet 16? No, it was second round. Texas A&M.
It was probably easier for them to do that slick shit in the first and second round. They can get away with that kind of
Yeah, like they
stuff
did
like
this
that.
past one. Texas.
Hmm. Stuff like
Okay,
that.
maybe it wasn't Abilene Christian because they beat them 71-45. Or wait, no, that's women's. Never mind.
Hmm.
I don't know. Or court. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I found it. Texas A&M Corpus Christi 74-69. I think that's it.
74-69.
Yeah. Is it? Nah. Okay, this might be something
That's it.
different.
Texas
That's
just.
something totally different. That is not it.
Oh, I'm about to say they just blew the game like that.
I misread it. Texas A&M Corpus. It's one of them Texas A&M games. I know it was Texas A&M. I'll find it later. But yeah, it was one of those games where they just turned the ball over numerous times, get up like a 10-0 run
Hmm.
in seconds.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's that. Yeah, things like that they can't do that right now. too suspect. Everybody will catch on to that. Not even just us. Everybody. Like, said 10 seconds. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. 15-second, right? Comeback. That's
No,
common.
no, no, no. 10-0 run in a matter of
Oh,
seconds. It was probably like 20, 30,
10,
30
yeah.
seconds. A
10
lot of
0.
stoppage time.
Yeah, yeah, of course, right? The referees and timeouts and right and out of bounds and things like that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, fouls, all that shit.
Basketball, I tell people basketball is the easiest shit to identify. Like we talk about, I tell people we talk about football, but man, basketball you could do that with your eyes closed. Honestly, you
It's
could do
because there's less people on the court, so you can
yeah,
focus more on
yeah,
certain people.
yep, yep.
And the announcers are more willing to call out when players do dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
In
Mm-hmm.
basketball versus football, they'll try to make up every excuse in the book for why a player did something stupid in football. Basketball, oh no, they be like, I don't know why he did that. He
Yeah,
should
yeah,
have done
right.
this. And it's
Shouldn't
like,
have done.
okay.
I be wanting to see their face when they do that because I know they be looking at each other like, you know what that was about. I know they do. I know they do. They look at each other like, come on now, we know what that's about. What was that spread again? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
There's another thing I missed because I don't know what possessed me to do this. I thought like Yale was going to go to the Sweet 16 like after that whole 322 ritual.
Man, me
I
too.
didn't pay
That's the
attention to
only one.
who they would have played the next round. And I look in this Connecticut
Yeah.
and San Diego State who played in the national championship last year. I'm like,
Yeah.
if I had to just looked at the bracket, I would have known they wanted a rematch. Like,
Yeah. I should have. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I should have paid attention to that too. But yeah, when I put that in the community section, my bad to people. When I said the whole thing about Yale, I didn't like you. I should have paid attention to the whole San Diego versus UConn would be better for the nation. UConn versus Yale would only be good for like us,
Connecticut.
yeah, like us and up, like New York and up, because then those are the people that would have went to the game and stuff like that. Connecticut, like you said, Mississippi, Rhode Island, that whole up there and shit like that. And you're right. It's like what makes more money? Nah, San Diego versus UConn. So yeah, my bad on that one. Yeah.
We all fuck up, man. No one's
Uh-huh.
perfect. And hit that like button, man. Shout out DeAndre, man. He said hit that like button.
That's right. Like that like button.
He said he can't remember the last year's NCAA champ. We just said at UConn. He waiting for the NBA playoffs. I am not. Not really,
Yeah, I'm not.
unless they get more physical. But right now, no. And then the other thing was what was people saying? They more hype for women's March Madness over the
I don't think
men's.
they mean that. I don't think they mean that.
They just saying that because of Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, there you go. They don't mean that. They don't mean that because I don't think any of them's checking to go watch those games. No, you're watching it because you have nothing else to watch, or the game that you want to watch on college that your team that you're rooting for is getting blown out. Let's just be for real. You know what I'm saying? Like they're getting blown
Yeah.
out, and you want to flip the channel and I like the girls. No, you don't, because you wasn't looking at them first. That's not the first game you put on.
I'll say this because I ain't gonna sit up and act like I watch a bunch of women's basketball games. I don't. I've been to a Lady Vols game before I fell asleep. Like I laid the fuck out in the seats, fell asleep, took a nice nap too. But I watched the game Monday with Iowa and West Virginia. I was like, you know what? It's Monday, ain't nothing else on. I'm not trying to watch no NBA shit. Let me see what this women's college basketball shit they be talking about. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Low scoring. I was not enthralled by it at all, but I did notice a couple things about Caitlin Clark. Can she hoop? Yes. But she gets them LeBron James driving to the basket foul calls a lot.
Yeah.
They bail her ass out. She's
That's
slick a ball hog, too. That's something they don't want to talk about.
Oh yeah. Well, she got no choice. All that money they got invested in her.
I mean, I get it, but it's like it's clear you ball hogging. This ain't. You know what I'm saying? This ain't you the only good player, so you ain't got no choice type thing. It's you got other players that can help you, but the way the narrative is spent is that she has to do everything. It's like, does she really? Because there's numerous times I saw a player on Iowa's team wide open in the corner, open as hell, like skip pass. She could have drove to the basket from the 3-point line as open as she was.
Mm-hmm.
Not Caitlin, but one of her teammates.
Give it to Caitlin.
It's like, okay.
Give it to Caitlin. Oh, yeah, right. That's bull crap. You know what they're trying to do with her, though. They're trying to prop her up.
You know who they not trying to prop up?
No, what happened?
You know who they not trying to prop up?
What? She plays ball too?
Yeah. Plays
Uh,
for UConn. Paige, I don't know. Is it Bukers?
yo,
Bukers, I think
yo,
is the last name.
yo, bro, that's so I kid you not. I swear to everything I love. Do you know I thought about her literally like 2 days ago? I said, yo, the NCAA they just did a switcheroo that quick, son. Like you remember when she was the one that was being talked about? Remember that? Like what, 2 years ago, right? Or something like that. In the tournament, she got injured, I think. And that's how they lost.
Vaguely.
Yeah,
Vaguely.
yeah, enough. Let's put it like this. They was talking about her enough,
I knew it was a
right?
white girl to play the UConn. I knew
Yes,
that.
it was her. And then she got injured. And then sure enough, I guess the next one, quote unquote, was Caitlin Clark. Like just out of nowhere. Caitlin Clark just became like the greatest thing ever to touch a basketball.
You know why they switched it up though, right?
Nah, they both white girls. They both. Well, she's more marketable.
That's part of it, but here's the thing. Hey, I'm gonna say this: Caitlin Clark has a bunch of black friends. I will give her that.
Okay.
But her mannerisms and the way she talk and the way she looks doesn't look like it was influenced by them. You know what I'm saying? You look at Paige Bukers, you look at the way I saw her interview, the way her mannerisms, the way she her move her head and shit. Like, yeah, she got black friends for real. The way her she got the little braids and shit. Like,
Oh,
you
I
got
see
that
what
shit
you're
from
saying.
black people. You did not get that from white people. I've never seen a white girl who didn't have black friends have braids like that.
I see what you're saying. So Caitlin's like a pure. She's like the purest of the pure. For the, you know what I mean.
She's safer.
Like,
She's
yeah,
the safe
safer.
one.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
It's like
Yeah.
white people will buy into her more.
Oh yeah, you see how
Paige is like, nah, she got like a black boyfriend and shit. She all her friends is black. Like, yeah, that's why.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, she's about to.
Daddies don't want their little girls and daughters and shit looking up to that. That's why.
Yeah, Paige
White
is gonna
dads
be
at
a
least.
world star. She's gonna be a world star hip hop. With her. As soon as her boyfriend start getting like more iced up and shit, and you already know how that's gonna go. They're gonna be all in all the black outlets and yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, Caitlin Clark, like you said, she's the more safer one. Let's just keep that right there. Just don't show all that stuff if you know what we're talking about. Don't do it in public.
Yeah, it's like just keep in the
Yeah,
white people.
yeah. Nigga said, don't do that in public, but you good.
Exactly.
It'd be interesting to see how she doing the WNBA though. Like how they gonna fix the
Market it.
Yeah, how they gonna? Yeah, because WNBA they still got the ones they market now in the W. So do she just come in and like take over?
I mean, they ain't got no choice. That's what Candace Parker did. She was the last. Actually, no, Brittany Griner before that, after Candace, I guess. But you know what I'm saying? Like Candace was like one of those household names everybody knew. Brittany Griner was the next household name everybody knew.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
It seemed like in the WNBA, you have to market the person right away, versus the NBA. Like LeBron, he ain't even win no title until what year? 8 or something, right? Something like that. Yeah, 8.
Yeah, it was a minute. It was a hot little minute, man.
Yeah, 8 or 7. You guys in the chat, you guys will know. But yeah, Hub, most likely they like, yo, we gonna have to market her quick. We got to give her within 3 or 4 years. Yeah, you right.
I don't think she's gonna save WNBA though. Like that shit's gonna be a flash in the pan thing. It's like they gonna watch her first game, and if her and Angel Reese play against each other, that's gonna be the big game.
It's gonna be the big game.
I don't know if Bukers is going to the league this year too. If she is, that's another one. That's about it. They ain't finna. They can try all they want, but don't nobody give a fuck about women's basketball like that.
Yeah,
that's just shit ESPN pushing. So to give off the illusion that people give a fuck about women's basketball, they don't.
And to be technical, they don't even push it like that the way they supposed to anyway, either.
Yeah, they pushing that nigga in LA too much and his son.
Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, let me ask you a question. I thought about something. Maybe I could just be like reaching, but do you think the whole thing would okay? You think Bronny's going to the NBA, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that too. Do you think that they didn't want to do it how they did LeBron? Meaning, okay, Bronny, you go to high school, even though he wasn't no high school. Well, you go to high school, and then after that, you can go straight into a league. Do you think they said, all right, let's make it different? Have him go to college for 1 year, but fake that injury or fake whatever happened.
The
But you
hard
can,
thing, yeah.
yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? Let's just hold you here, and then you can go the route of getting drafted. Because to me, that's what it seemed like. Because there was no attention with Bronny in college at all, at all. That heart, that thing that happened with him, whether it did or didn't, they wasn't talking about him. So it seemed like they kept him quiet just so he can get drafted and go to the league. So it's kind of like a LeBron, just sit down during college. You see what I'm saying? To save you.
I mean, his situation a little different because it's not like he out here starting and shit. Like this nigga come off the bench. He damn near like Lil Romeo when he went to
That's
USC.
what I'm saying.
Like,
Keep him low key. Keep him
yeah, I think it's really the high. Let me see who they did. They did this
good.
with Ben Simmons actually. The way they kept LSU out of the NCAA tournament when Ben Simmons was there, they did that to hide the fact how undeveloped in certain areas of the game he was. And he was supposed to be number one overall pick, which he was. They didn't want that shit fucked up. So it's like, keep LSU out of this tournament. Hide that shit. Just keep up the hype about him, but make sure he doesn't get exposed for real.
Because Simmons,
Zion, they could trust.
Yeah. Even though, yeah, you're right. Because what's his name was like I call him a double rookie, Ben Simmons. It's like you was a rookie 2 times, like right? Wasn't he right? Because I don't.
Was he one of the niggas who got hurt?
That's what I'm saying. The rookie, he didn't get to play.
I thought he did. Let me see.
Because he was acknowledged as a rookie his second year.
Oh, he was like a Chet Holmgren, a Blake Griffin. Embiid sat out a minute. There's somebody else who sat out a year too who did that same shit. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So like that was the whole thing with Simmons, and then I guess the NBA couldn't recover from that. Like we can't do nothing with this guy, rigged or not. He got issues. You know, he's soft or injury prone, whatever it is. We can't do nothing.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because that's one thing people don't really acknowledge when you talk about scripting and shit. Is like sometimes even if they're given the script, if they can't carry out that duty, they'll find somebody else to replace your ass.
There you go.
Hence why they got scouts.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. For the future.
You know, because that's actually the real aspect in this whole rigging thing that people don't understand. And you know, I see that you say it a lot too. Like people, if the person can't carry it on, then they're useless. Like we need you to do something. We're paying you to do it. You're not doing it well. We can't just keep having you do it or trying to do it. We got to move on to somebody else. So,
same with pro wrestling. It's like you've seen them push somebody to the top, and you realize, and then people see in the ring this shit. He kind of clunky. He a little stiff in the ring. Da 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 da. And then next thing you know, you don't hear about this nigga, or he just going against lower tier cards for the rest of his career.
Yeah.
Until he switches his image and builds it back up and shit.
Yep. Absolutely. That's usually how it goes.
DeAndre said, what y'all think about Cube offering Kalen 5 M's to join the Big Three? Do they have female teams in the Big Three? I don't know. I know they've had women coaches, but I don't know about teams.
Nah, they're trying to have her like play with the big dogs, pretty much.
You serious?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, the door was open with that 3-point thing with Steph and a girl from the Liberty, so.
I don't think she's gonna do it. Especially,
hell no, she ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it was promotion. They gotta start propping her up down. Like, this is the tournament, and you know, like you said, basketball, women's basketball is not as popular as men's basketball. So after this tournament is over, like it's a wrap for women's basketball as a whole. You know, until like I guess WNBA starts. So it's like, how do we start pushing this girl even more? Because this tournament is over like next week.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean, right? Yeah, like in 2 weeks, let's say as a whole. So how do we start propping her up? Whether she's supposed to win the tournament or not, I don't know. But how do we prop her after? So I think this whole Cube thing was more of a publicity stunt, like something like that.
Yeah, make it seem like she's the hottest commodity in college basketball, men's or women's.
Yeah, exactly. Like, let's have her. You could have said anybody else, you know, man or woman, collegiate or pro, but you want to say Caitlin Clark. I know what that was about. I get it.
So when you watch female hoops, they look super unathletic. You want them to win, you try. I'll say this, the only thing I do like about women's college basketball, they talk more shit. They are way more petty because they're women when they talk shit. And when they fight, they really be scrapping out there. Like men will do all this jawing and shit. Wait till somebody hold them back, then want to act tough. And then there's that one nigga from Kentucky who his line of defense was to kiss a nigga in the mouth for some weird reason or another.
Yep. So
women, nah, they scrapping.
They scrap because they emotional and they really be having, some of them really be having hatred for each other. You know how that go. She don't know better than me, and well, I'm better than her. Or I should get this. I should get that. So
like hold grudges.
Yeah, they hold grudges.
Like, nah, fuck that bitch.
Yep. So when you think it's a rig, when the rig is going on, like they really be fighting though. Like, yo, I don't like this bitch. It's emotional. Like I'm supposed to be the top girl. You know how that go. I'm supposed to be the top one. No, I am. It's like, yeah. But what's so crazy? I think that's good for their sport though. They should allow it and allow these girls to talk smack during interviews, pre-game or post-game, just as long as they're not cursing, right? But
you gotta keep it's Disney on with ESPN.
Yeah, exactly. So as long as they're not actually cursing, but they should really let them talk smack if they want to bring some interest to the game. They have to. But they too catty. So I mean,
double rookies. Yep, yeah, credit that to Bfyre. Double rookies.
Yo, shout out to Derek. Yo.
Double rookies.
Double rookies. Ben Simmons. Did that ever happen? Off topic, real quick. Did NFL? That never happened, right? For anybody? If anybody know?
What, come in as a rookie, get hurt, and then come back and win some rookie award?
Yeah, we can consider them a double rookie.
Not to my knowledge. I don't think the NFL operate like that. Nah, they don't.
Okay.
Nah, niggas, yo next, because NFL different, bro. They cutthroat, super cutthroat. Yeah. They ain't playing that shit.
Yeah. Your chance.
Gosh, shit, you might be damaged goods. We can cut this nigga now.
Your chances right now. You better do something with this or not. Somebody's about to come out this draft, so either you gonna do it or not. But.
Kush Talia, I don't know how to say that. Said, how do we feel about Diddy and Meek Mill situation? I mean, Meek bunny hop for old white dudes, so
yeah,
that ain't the first time he done bunny hopped on something. That's all I'm gonna say.
Personally, I mean, okay, I do think that recording. You heard the recording, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was fake. Personally,
just to get Diddy in more trouble and all that stuff to add on to the fire.
Yeah, but do I think some nonsense could have happened, like that we don't know about? To me, I think it's possible. I really do think so, because he's not saying anything. He's dancing around and talking about being in car accidents, or he wants to do this, he wants to do that. No, bro, let's just be for real. People want to know, did you get your anal cavity busted? That's what they want to know. Like, let's just be for real. They don't care about the music right now. They don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the pool video says it all, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For real though. Like, all jokes aside, that's what people want to know. So don't get on an interview or your social media and talk about something else, because let's just be for real. Nobody cares about none of that. Did you get fucked in your mother effing ass? That's what they want to know. Pause. That's all. Don't fake. You talking about other stuff. Nobody cares about that other stuff you talking about.
When they ain't denying it, that means they did it. Allegedly.
There you go.
First thing out of his mouth should have been, I ain't do none of that shit. That is all a lie. That's what all he had to say. But nah, they gotta
play none of that.
They gotta go everywhere but that. It's like, nigga, just say you didn't do it. That's all you have to say.
That's it.
Like, even if you did, just fucking lie. Like, goddamn, it's not that fucking hard.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I don't.
You talking about everything else.
They overthink trying to control the narrative. It's like, bro, chill. Just say you didn't do it. Like, OJ knew what the fuck to do. I ain't do it.
I ain't do it. He ain't say nothing
it's not
else.
that hard.
And let's be for real. I'm pretty sure everybody that's in this chat now, you, me, and everyone else that's listening, they probably would have forgot about it within a week, right? Because something new's happening. Like, that's all he had to say. I didn't do it. I don't mess like that. I don't get down like that. I don't do none of that stuff. I ain't have to do nothing to get where I'm at. Case closed. That's it. You want to talk about, now you have an accident. As soon as that news came out, you talking about no, you didn't. Stop it. so people can feel, so people can feel sorry for you. Oh yeah, no, no. So yeah,
That people saying Cube just ran a bag up though. Caitlyn, that is. Now she got a 5M deal on the table, so WNBA gonna have to come with something nice. Shit, her NIL is what, 3.1 mil.
yeah,
So already they was gonna have to run that shit up.
yeah, yeah. They do you, but all jokes aside, do y'all think it's gonna be a lot of jealousy though with her, like in the
yes. White,
from what race?
straight.
From what race? Be for real. Be honest.
Oh, from what race?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, bro.
Okay, okay. All right.
The black
Okay.
was it? What that nigga Nate Jackson? What do you call it? Rock paper. Yeah, rock paper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rock paper. Don't make me do it with my hands. But yeah, rock paper.
Mm,
The brown rock paper community.
damn.
She gonna get fouled hard in the motherfucker when she drive to the basket.
Oh man. It's just. I don't know. Do you think she's really that good though?
She definitely getting hyped up more than how good she actually is.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not saying she can't hoop, because she can hoop.
No, yeah,
but
she's no, don't get me wrong. People, she's nice, but by the way I've seen her play, I've seen personally women that's in the WNBA, well, that's from here in New York, that sits on the bench that actually plays way better than her though. Literally,
that's
that
that's
play
most
way
of a
better.
marketing thing with her.
Yeah. She is marketable to those little girls though. I when I see it, I smile. I'm like, that's what's up. Like it's almost like she's gonna have not fans, but she's gonna have a cult following. That's what it seems like.
I think she'll be like what Steph Curry was to like the little kids whenever he was on his run and shit with Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna be like that for little white girls.
Yeah. And then these little white girls is gonna get more nice in basketball. They're gonna be practicing her every moves and everything.
Man, let me tell you this. When I was working for the newspaper when I was in college, I was covering like a middle school girls basketball game. I'm just like, man, I don't really want to do this shit. You know what pissed me off was when I was watching this game, they was chucking up threes and shit like in the NBA in middle school. And this was in 2017.
Steph Curry effect.
Yeah, I was mad because I was jealous because when I played, it was that bullshit, give it to the big man and let him do this shit on the inside. All that stupid shit. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
That shit made me so goddamn mad. I was like, this some bullshit, bro. I'm in the wrong era for this shit. Man, shit, I'd be like PJ Tucker in that motherfucker just chilling in the corner.
Yeah, now you could be every position and you can shoot from the other side, from the other end of the court, and you're allowed to do that.
Even if you 7 feet tall.
That's
like,
it.
yes. Positionless.
Oh my God, it was a great shot. Yeah, now it was a great shot.
Yeah, for real. So do we think there's Transformers in women's basketball? Yeah. Brandon Griner.
You think so? With Brittany Griner? Like, you think so?
That Adams apple. I knew that shit back in when she was at Baylor. It was like deep ass voice, looked like a dude, got a whole Adams apple and shit. Like, yeah, that's
I wondered that.
It's a man, allegedly. That's a man, allegedly.
Man, that's a good question he did, because I actually thought about that. Like, so you think that they keeping it under wraps, right, on that type of thing, or it's like, yeah, she is trans, and we're gonna we're allowing her. We're just not talking.
You can't, because think about it. You're playing in the Women's National Basketball Association, then you kind of, you know what I mean? And there's already controversy with that type of shit now in sports with Transformers playing in women's sports and there being a backlash from real women, all that shit. So, and as big as she was then too, it would fucking kill their brand or what little juice they had if it came out. Oh, that's not a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if they was to put that out now, and the WNBA will get like crushed, right? They'll face a whole bunch of backlash.
Mm-hmm. Think about the movie Juwanna Man. They showed you right there what the fuck go on.
Damn, that was a good.
Except niggas ain't coming from the NBA to go to the WNBA. That's like the stupidest pay cut ever.
Yeah.
And you couldn't hide that shit because all the muscles and shit.
Nope.
The
And
muscle
you doing
definitely like this motherfucker cut his hell.
you getting paid on a like you getting paid on the low, like some good numbers that the public don't know about to offset. Other than that, yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that happening. That'll be dumb. Not in our lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Lorenzo said you think that bridge incident in B-More just gave us who's gonna win the Natty. Say Marquette and UNC. With UNC winning their 7th title.
That bridge shit was fake as hell, bro. Not fake. It was done on purpose. You saw the boat had 33 on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that? What is that? Like, I just had to shake my head. Like, you can't be serious about that. Like, literally 3 on one side and then the
3
boat
on the other.
I said, okay. But here's the thing. We know about stuff like that. The normal person, the regular person that woke up and saw it on the news, they don't know what the fuck that meant. They just thought it was, a 3 from that signifies something. Well, yeah, it does signify something. But look on the other side, you see that other 3. 33? Ironically? Yeah. Come on now. 33 on the boat.
They put them numbers and shit everywhere. Even like just regular shit you get from the store. Like I was looking at my shower curtain. I don't know why. I don't know. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just be high, you just stare at shit. I was just looking at it. I was just like, look at this design. I was like, hold up. I shit you not. It's supposed to be like some swirls or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
My mind didn't go there. I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sixes.
Dead ass?
Dead ass.
Why you ain't record? You should have recorded that shit, like, with your phone while as you was doing the count.
I mean, like I was looking at stuff, but I was like busy in the bathroom too. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't bring my phone in there, but like TMI. But like, you know what I'm saying? It crossed my mind. But I was like, nah, it ain't worth it for all that. But just know it was 6 sixes.
6. Damn. I mean, I do a little something like that. Just look at shit and count it and be like, why is it in this pattern the way it is and shit like that?
Ain't no coincidence.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Who you got winning the Natty though? My team.
Oh
here.
Man, what's that? Wait, what logo?
Nick, they play tonight against Alabama.
Why? Why?
It's I got a weird feeling. It's like one of them years. Like they're not a one and done type of school.
They're not.
North Carolina does this shit. They'll lose a national championship to somebody. And next thing you know, maybe next year, the year after that or so, they come back and win. It's always their little storyline.
All right, let me ask you a question.
This player was on the losing team. He comes back on the winning team.
You think they're covering tonight? 4.5.
What's the spread?
4.5. I mean, that's what it stayed on the most for the most amount of hours. 4.5.
4.5.
I think.
Hell no, they ain't covering that shit.
You don't think Alabama covering?
No, I said Alabama gonna cover. UNC won't cover.
Yeah, that's what I personally think too. I think UNC is gonna win the game, but not cover because it's still on 4.5. Now, if it was on a 4, oh yeah, UNC would have cracked them. They would have cracked them. They would have.
Mind you, it's the 9:39 Eastern time game, the late game.
Mm-hmm.
One of the late games, correction.
One of the late ones, because we got what?
Illinois, Iowa State.
Yeah, oh man, I can't wait to watch that game.
I ain't really watched a whole lot of like Iowa State like that.
Bro, if you watch their games, you can tell. Like, you know how we talk about rig shit. Bro, you can look at it, keep your eyes closed, and you could be like, "Yo, Iowa." You could just the rigging on their games, bro. Whether they supposed to win or lose, it's so fucking obvious. I think Illinois is going to beat the shit out of them tonight. Yeah, I think Illinois is going to beat the shit out of them tonight. To be honest,
I think this game I didn't even touch that shit. I was like, all right, because I was like, I don't really watch Iowa State like that, so you know what I mean?
They overrated. I think Illy's gonna get to them, but the whole UNC shit, we almost got like the same thing though, because I need UNC versus Arizona. I need that bad for the Elite Eight.
That'd be a hell of a game too.
Caleb Love going against his old team. I kept saying that shit before the tournament.
I didn't even think of that, yo.
Yeah.
That's
I kept putting
I
it
did
on my
not think of that shit. That is a good
on
fucking
my community
point.
tab. On my community tab, I got that shit like almost every other day. I be putting that shit. Caleb Love versus his old team, and I think UNC's gonna win the game. She wants to go win.
That's a good, because that's been a storyline this tournament so far. Is well, most of the coaches
Yeah,
is
I heard you. I
either
heard you do that. Yeah.
Texas, Rick Barnes went against his old school. Altman, Creighton coach went against, or vice versa. Oregon went against Creighton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's one of them. They love to play the brother versus brother one too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like last year, I think it was San Diego State and Creighton that they had brothers or half brothers on opposite teams.
Nah, I think
They had different last names
brothers.
though, but yeah.
Oh, okay. They had different father. It was different father, right? Or different two different mothers. It was something like that. I know what you're talking about.
I don't remember. I know they had one parent that was the same
Let's go.
and one that wasn't. And then who was it? Zakai Ziegler played against his brother who played for St. Peter's.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think it was another one. Or no. I think the other one was in a conference tournament. I'm sorry. It was in one of these conference tournaments. It was two brothers against each other. I can't remember. Let's go Arizona, baby. Let's fucking go Arizona. Come back.
Yeah, they down 7 right now.
Yeah,
8.
They down by 3 now.
Oh, your shit way
They
ahead.
down by
of mine.
1. They down by 1. I'm sorry. Yep.
Your shit way ahead of mine. Goddamn.
Yeah.
What? How much time is left in your game?
16 left, right? 16 minutes.
I'm a whole minute and a half behind.
Shit. Well, at least I'm telling you the good news. Then look, I'm telling him the good news.
Man, these damn internet streams something else, man. I swear.
You know why? That's why I always leave it on. I put my DraftKings on because remember they got they get to see things first. We get the delay.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's like FanDuel. They'll give you a little live,
Yep.
little play-by-play update and shit.
Yep. So that's a little tip for y'all in the chat, right? If y'all watching scores and y'all betting, y'all doing something else as well, don't really watch ESPN or whatever else app. Watch your FanDuel or your DraftKings or whatever sportsbook you have, because sportsbooks have things before we actually see it. Because remember, they have to have the edge, so it's always going to be a 10-second delay on these scores.
Another good one is the score. That's another one I like is the score.
Yeah. The score too. They pretty fast too. So
They be fast as hell with that news shit too, boy. I'll be like,
the
God
internet is
damn.
good. Check those out, people. It's so you have a better idea of the game and what's going on.
Shout out to Mookie in the building, you know what I'm saying? Future 5, 6, 7, 8-time NBA champion. We got to up the number. 8-time NBA champion in the building. Trolling said the bridge was literally love tapped and collapsed on it. Love tapped.
Yeah.
See what he did there. So he believed that the so-called course on the bridge during the time were weakening the structure.
Lola, did you hear anything about they was the people that was crossing the bridge, or that was going to cross the bridge, I guess were warned before this situation actually happened. That's what we're hearing. Like the news outlets is going around that people were warned, or they were blocked from going on the bridge both ways, or however it was, whatever, before this incident happened.
That sounds like a certain other incident that's like really major in history, where people were warned before time and they weren't in a certain location when this shit happened.
Shit, we had a lot of things.
It's in the state you're in.
Oh, 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, yeah, that's right. That's like 3 blocks down too. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that right there should wake people up. That like if they warn before the shit like that happens, something that big happens, like come on, bro.
Yeah, dead giveaway. That's a dead giveaway. But yeah, so I mean, they saying that's what happened, y'all. So I don't know if y'all can look that up.
He said somebody asked how you know it's rigged, and he said, "Nigga, it's your job to seek for yourself. Take the blinders off."
He's spot on. He's spot on.
That shit funny.
You gotta go see it for yourself, people. Right in front of your face. No, it's never a conspiracy when it's done in front of your face.
Exactly. Cause some people, they want you to just walk them through the whole goddamn process like they're a fucking kid. It's like, nigga, think for yourself at some point and like connect shit. Like,
yeah,
I'm not a fucking elementary school teacher, nigga. Like, you
Yeah,
got thumbs in the phone, motherfucker. Use them.
that brings me back to the interview you had did a couple weeks ago with the guys. I mean, they asked some good questions. When I was listening to it, I'm like, he's
Oh, that
telling
one,
you,
yeah.
he's telling you. You know, it's almost like, you know, people wanted they wanted you to give them a textbook lesson.
Yeah, like a fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a teacher. It's like,
I'm like, no, like just listen to what he's saying. It's simple, straight to the point. Like y'all want but how do you know? Because it is. Like, I was
it's
like,
like, nigga, like connect some
yeah,
dots. Use some critical thinking skills. You're a grown ass man. Like, what the fuck? How did you get this far in life not having any critical thinking skills?
yeah, yeah. They wanted the whole breakdown. And other people that was listening to it, I saw. I'm like, nah, you got to do the research. Yeah, you have to do it, and I'm pretty sure they wasn't supposed to have you on that long anyway, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, so
Nah.
it wouldn't have made sense for the people that actually wanted a whole breakdown. I'm like, you don't have enough time to break it down or how.
Yeah, to go through the whole motherfucker. Yeah, nah. Yeah, that's a question for you right there, B.
Yeah, Lorenzo D228, shout out to you, my guy. He says also, Bfyre, didn't you say that North Carolina started online gaming this year and the bridge was open for traffic in 77? UNC and Marquette played in the Natty that year with Marquette.
he did.
Won it. Yes, he did. Shout out to Damn, I don't got my soundboard right now. I put in the other studio. Shout out to Lorenzo. Yeah, right, for real. Shout out to Lorenzo with this mother effing question and statement at the same time. Shout out to Lorenzo on that one. And yes, people, the state of North Carolina is the newest state or the latest state, big state, to have sports betting. Hence why North Carolina's still in it. Duke,
NC State.
NC State. There you go. And NC State people, come on. Remember, I said that on one of my lives too. A couple weeks ago. They're gonna let them have a run. Hey, we don't know if all of them gonna go to Elite Eight. I'm not saying that, but the first two rounds, we saw what happened. UNC, Duke, NC State, convincingly, all three games. I mean, all three teams.
Speaking of the South, actually, no, finish what you were saying.
Oh yeah. And the UNC and the Marquette, I do believe that. I do think, what's his name? Shaka Smart, right? Or something like that.
Who's Coach Texas and VCU, yeah.
Yo, Lobo, I don't know. For some reason, I think I could see him going on that side or being in the Final Four. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but the way they promoting them, it don't seem like bait. Don't take my words, people. Like, I'm gonna go gamble it, and but I'm just saying, look out for Marquette. But yeah, go ahead. I like what he said right there.
But I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, look.
I guess I must have missed it. I mean, they've been interviewing them, but yeah, I have to get back to that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, you said you was on the fence about the Creighton, Tennessee game, right?
Yeah.
I really don't know why. Dead ass.
Okay. You said Tennessee has a tendency to do what they do. Yes, that is true. Yes. That's true. But okay, how far is Creighton supposed to go, y'all? I remember Dell. Shout out to Dell. He said they can make a run. I don't know what made him say that. Is there something
Tennessee or Creighton?
No, he said Creighton.
Oh yeah, they went to the, correct me if I'm wrong, Elite Eight last year. Lost to San Diego State.
But they was on that side of the bracket. They was with San Diego.
Yeah. You remember that's the brother matchup we were talking about.
And it was the Elite Eight.
Mm-hmm. It was on a Sunday. I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
Okay, because FAU lost to San Diego the next game in Final Four to go to the chip. Yeah, no, I think you're right.
No. Wait. Yeah, because UConn beat Miami. That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shit. He says that Tennessee has a habit of doing. It's almost like Tennessee. Let's put it like this: Tennessee are more like gatekeepers. Like, yeah, right,
I
yeah,
never thought about it, but that's a good
yeah.
point.
Think about it. It's like they're good, right, and they're talked about. They, the media talks about them. Us, like people talk about them. So we have a certain expectation for Tennessee, that team. But for some reason, not supposed to at a critical fucking time.
I think I just
They
noticed
have
something when
to
you
play.
said that. I think I just noticed something just going back to Bruce Pearl days. So the years might get a little jumbled here. Tennessee lost to FAU last year. They went to the Final Four. Tennessee lost to Loyola Chicago. Didn't they go to the Final Four? Whatever year they had their little magical run.
Yeah, yeah.
Tennessee lost to Michigan State in the Elite Eight when they had Draymond Green. Michigan State went to the Final Four because Elite Eight. Tennessee lost to the Greg Oden Ohio State team. That team went to the Final Four in the national championship and lost to Florida. Tennessee lost to a Michigan team. I think it might have been Pearls last year. Then they just gave the fuck up in that game. I don't know off the top of my head if that Michigan team made it all the way or lost in the next round. But Tennessee usually loses to a team that makes it to the Final Four.
What year was that? If you can so called guess, because remember Michigan went to the championship and lost to Villanova. And,
they've lost to Michigan multiple times. Shit, they didn't lost to Michigan like at least 3 times I can remember in the tournament. Tennessee has when they had Kwanzaa as a coach, they lost. Rick Barnes as a coach, they lost, and Bruce Pearl as a coach. Tennessee lost to Michigan in the tournament.
When did Pearl leave?
2000, was it 12, 11 or 12? Or maybe it might have been before that. Because I know when I got to UT, Kwanzaa was coach. Then we had the little midget, what's his name? Donnie Tyndall for a year. And then we got Rick Barnes.
Okay. Yeah, it could be in between 11 and 13, right? In between those 2 years. Right? 2012-ish.
Yeah, it was around the time I was like graduating high school.
Because then Bruce went to what's that? He went to Auburn straight from there.
No, he went to TV. It was weird. He was like in trouble with the NCAA. He went to TV. He was still had connections in Tennessee. Then I think he went to UW Milwaukee, or no, he came from UW Milwaukee to Tennessee. I forgot where the hell he went. Somewhere I think, and then went to Auburn.
He went to Auburn. Or maybe that was. Are you sure?
I think he went to another school before Auburn. Or if not, he was just chilling on doing his TV job, and then Auburn swooped in and threw the bag at him.
It was something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was something like that.
Which he shouldn't have been fired, but I mean, it turned out well, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
They're keeping SDSU around. Any reason for upset?
What do you think?
It crossed my mind. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie.
I swear to God, bro, it crossed my mind ever since they beat Yale, bro. I was like, I don't know. I could see it. I really could see it, huh?
That's a great story. you lose the natty to this team, and then you come back next year and beat them in the tournament when they're the favorite.
Is it safe to at least take the points then instead of for those that do bet, right? Is it safe to take that instead of the money line?
What was the points?
Shit, they like a freaking
135 and a half. God damn. Total over under or the spread? Spread was 11 and a half.
Yeah, spread. Yeah, 11 and a half.
Oh yeah, definitely spread.
Yeah, I was because I'm like that looks too suspect. That's a little bit too. That's like too crazy. That game's tomorrow, right? No.
San Diego State UConn?
Yeah.
UConn is up 40 to 31 at halftime.
Oh, okay. I'm all right.
Yeah, that's the HBO Max game. This one, the Clemson Arizona is the CBS game, and goddamn it, Clemson leading a little too long. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
But they gonna drag. I think they just gonna drag it out to the end.
We feel better if it stays at least that close. Like, don't let Clemson get on no 13 or so 2 or 3 run or something like that. Then that's when it's over. But keep it close. Maybe Clemson loses the game but covers.
Yeah, I can see that.
Right. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh shit.
Damn, I just lost the comment. I saw, said plus Cincinnati's in Arizona, the last big sports event. Glendale was Super Bowl 57, Mahomes. With the mixed quarterback and black quarterback, Shaka is mixed. Hubert, he black. He the one who loved his white wife. Or what he say? He proud of his white wife or some shit like that.
Yeah. As soon as he got that job, he's bugging out, saying something like that. I mean, you love who you love, but the way you said it, like, why did you have to say that? Why you
That's a business move to even say some shit like that. Like,
it don't matter what color your wife is if you love her, right? Why you have to say you love your white wife? Yeah, I love my wife.
Yeah, like you ain't have to point out the fact she white. Like, we got eyes, motherfucker.
Supposed to love her no matter what. See? Do you have an issue yourself, Hubert, that you had to point that out?
Been holler cooking, boy. That man said that boat struck at 1:28 a.m. 128 days before Francis Scott Key. Fuck that nigga. Key's birthday. 128 days after Biden's birthday, and Maryland Jumanji was 128.
He's on his shit.
It's funny how much like you really don't even have to plug in a whole lot of shit for the numbers to line up for a lot of this stuff. They just know that the average person either doesn't know about this stuff or is not gonna take the time out their day
to do it,
or even think on that level to, put shit together.
Exactly. That's the reason why all these sports leagues they don't really come down on the things we do yet, is because, like you said, like there's gonna be a whole bunch of people that's eating nachos right now, no shit about a damn gematria or a 33 or something like 4 or 6 or something. Yeah, you're right. Right.
Shout out Dale in the building. He said Arizona, UConn, Houston, Lockett, attorney Creighton tomorrow night.
What this guy to see? There you go. There you go his ass with this Creighton shit.
Well, I showed you why, bro. It was like whenever, and I said this last year when Tennessee played in the
he
Sweet
must
16.
know something. Dale must know something.
Anytime you see them promo shits, like you put $5 or $20 on such and such team, you can win over $1 million. You win 500,000, whatever the fuck. That's a setup. Crazy. Obvious as hell. You see that day of the game? Oh, that's a motherfucking setup.
Oh, I gotta give some thought into that game. Try to figure out, see if any info I know about why. I mean, you keep saying this because what if they pull the rug right out your feet and they give it to Tennessee this time?
I wouldn't be mad. Shit. At that point, it's like, motherfucker, don't lose in the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Just keep that train going, boy.
Keep the train going, right? Creighton tomorrow. Oh, shit.
The thing about Mays getting the Michigan job is literally news to me when I read it.
Michigan, the basketball team or football?
Basketball.
Oh yeah, because your man Juwan Howard got fired, right?
Pretty much. I didn't realize Michigan was as bad as they were this year in basketball.
Bro,
like, damn,
it was horrible. I've never seen them like that in a very long time.
Am I tripping, or is it just former NBA players that become head coaches, like start off good and all of a sudden they just have shitty ass Jerry Stackhouse at Vanderbilt? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird.
They give them the scraps and shit.
Hubert Davis is the exception to the rule because it's North Carolina, and they need that UNC Duke rivalry to mean something all the time.
All the time. But does the double NCAA and the NCAA, do they let him win a ring? I keep saying ring, damn ring, but you know what I mean.
You get a ring for it, but talking about Hubert Davis?
Yeah. Lift that trophy.
I think he does. Any other school, no. But UNC, a blue blood?
Okay. I'm not opposed.
Yes.
Yeah.
If his name this year, at some point they will.
I can see it. That's why I asked. It's like when would they let somebody like him win the championship? I mean, they win the championship with everyone that they get, every coach they have. So.
Unless they do one of two things. They Mark Jackson his ass, which I hope they don't do, or they Kevin Ali his ass. Because Kevin Ali won at UConn when they was in the AAC or whatever, if I remember correctly.
You mean the early 2000s? No.
Remember, Kevin Ali was a coach there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah.
Before Hurley and all that shit.
Because don't UConn win like every 4 years, something like that? The boys, not every 4 years, but every two,
I think every decade they've won a national
every
championship in basketball.
every decade. So you talking about the
Yeah.
one that they won like 10, 12 years ago or something?
I think Shabazz was their point guard. Kevin Ali was the coach of that Shabazz Napier team.
Yeah, I think it was around that time. Like, what 14?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 14. Yeah,
And then he ended up getting fired not too long after that.
yeah, 14, 15. Yeah, I can fact check it. Jackie Robinson was 6.
Yep, 42, 4 plus 2, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe, 24, 2 plus 4, 6. 8, also 8. 2 times 4 is 8.
Yeah, yep. Some people multiply it too.
They be slick with a lot of different numbers. Like I think it was a Black Balloons video years ago I was watching. I didn't catch that Kevin Durant was wearing 6.
Like flat
With
out
35, yeah. Think about it. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6.
Yeah. Yep. That's crazy. Desmond Dixon in the building.
Yes, sir. So where's Shabazz now? Not even, hell no, he ain't in the league.
I don't know.
I was already kind of questioning when he was at UConn. Like, just watching him play, I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is going to hold up in the NBA that way. Like, that shit going to work in 2K, but that shit ain't going to work in the NBA now, fam.
Get that shit.
He too small. Was too small, should I say. It's crazy how many people are in the league now where there's veterans who could easily take those spots.
Mm-hmm.
Like your John Walls, your Lance Stevensons. You know, say players like that. It's like, where is this player? Why is he not in the league type shit? Michael Beasley.
Do you think it goes back to what we spoke about maybe a half an hour ago? Like we had something planned for you and you couldn't hold your end of the bargain? Because
I'm trying to think of the players I just named. Let's see. Let's start with
based on the
Lance
players you said.
Stevenson.
Lance, I don't see that. He
G League. He's still in the He chilling in the G League.
Yeah,
he might get a 10-day or something during the playoffs. Who knows? But
like a wall.
Yeah, and it's also like this thing where they want to push out the older players, where it's blatant as fuck. It's the same shit like with the European NBA players over the American black players and shit. Like the favoritism is obviously there. Same thing, and it's easier to push out the veterans than anybody else since they're older.
Right.
And you can just say he's washed up when it's not even fucking true.
Yeah, because I doubt John Wall is just like he don't want to play. I'm pretty sure he does.
And it could be someone being too outspoken too. Like John Wall been out here calling out the fact there ain't no defense in the NBA, shit like that. And you know Adam Silver don't like that type of shit.
Yeah. Adam Silver presses that button, then all of a sudden, you know what that means. John Wall, once his name pops up on all the owners' screens,
nope. Nigga start a podcast. Too late.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't do that. Unless people like a LeBron can do that, but yeah, you start a podcast. Don't start one while you in the league. Don't do that.
At least made me so mad just hearing that.
Bron?
Just hearing LeBron and podcast in the same sense, that really made me mad.
Bro, that was the stupidest thing. That was the stupidest thing ever. It was, and then he was handpicked. I'm not gonna say handpicked but like who he got.
That's definitely handpicked. He picked a white dude who's a fan of him that's gonna ask him baby questions. And that's like if you ever knows of ESPN, whenever he was getting interviewed, there's always Rachel Nichols because she would give him softball ass questions.
Yeah, and they cool. Yep. Yeah, and because I haven't watched it. I ain't watched nothing about it. I ain't watched no clips really. I don't like that. Once I see a biased take with something like that, industry or sports or whatever, I don't click. I'm not gonna lie. I don't click it because I already know what it's hitting for. I don't want to hear nothing Bron gotta say. I don't want to hear nothing that JJ because he's not going to challenge him. Not saying that it has to be a debate show, no, but he just he can't say nothing bad about Braun at all. Yeah.
Yeah, don't he still work for? Yeah, he worked for ESPN. He's like one of the. He's like moving on up as a broadcast announcer. Yeah, I think he calling the finals this year. He's one of them.
Yeah. So like you
he
said,
ain't fucking up that bag.
Yeah, he's not. This is what I'm saying. So it's messed up. But you know what these guys are trying to do. For those that don't know, they see what YouTubers, for people that's what they like to call it. YouTubers can come on here and say what they want, right? And people like Stephen A, a Skip, so you can even say a Braun, and everybody else that's affiliated with these professional sports, they really can't say what they want. So what they say is, all right, let's try to even move into the YouTube space to make it seem like we can say what we want. But deep down, you still can't, because that phone call is you're gonna get that phone call in the middle of the night, right? About why did you say that? You say that again, it's gonna be over for you. And so I just think that's what NBA players and a lot of players is doing now. They're trying to get into the podcast game because they see regular YouTubers, big and little, they can say what they want.
And they can control their own narrative better too.
Their own narrative. They can.
What I'll say.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's just some players I don't mind, whether it be football, basketball, whatever, because I do like to hear the stories from their experience on certain things.
Yes.
You might learn little things that you might not have known goes on. Just regular shit. It ain't got to be on no Illuminati shit. Just regular shit. Like, didn't know that. That's interesting.
Facts.
So yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, of course. You watch Gilbert Arenas joint?
I used to when he had the white dude as his co-host.
Oh, you don't watch it no more like that?
I seen clips. It's just too much. Like, you can tell they going for clickbaity shit. That's why I don't watch it now.
That's where I was going, because you know what they try to do. They try to make it seem like they in to the world that we're in. They somewhat try to like say it without saying it. And I noticed that, like, just say this shit is rigged. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to like water it down and say, oh yeah, we were told that we had to play this game light and hold off on a certain player because they wanted to see him in the semifinals. Just say, listen, we wasn't supposed to win that game and we was told to lose the game.
Yeah, like what Evan Turner and Iggy did.
Yeah. Just say that, because like you still are cool with some of those people in the league, but you got your own thing. So it's like you can't dip your one foot in two different lakes at the same time. So that's what it seems like, he's trying to do. It's not working. A lot of people can call that out. We can call it out because we can say whatever we want. They can't.
It's good. Marco Polo said, don't forget most ex-NBA players are still under pension, so they're only going to say what they're allowed to say.
There you go.
That, and say they want a coaching job. They ain't trying to burn bridges in that or TV.
Trying to burn those bridges, right?
Same with NFL players and stuff. Some of them might have a podcast. They might be a coach at the same time.
Thank you. They're not trying to blow this opportunity, so they have to. Ooh. And that's the reason why I don't like hearing from that. That's like, I would never want to hear a interview from Memphis Bleak asking him, who do you think is the greatest rapper ever? Who do you think he's going to say? Right? Right? It's a waste of time to ask him that question. You know what he's going to say. So same thing with these players. I know what you want to say already. I don't even.
Well, that depends on what the podcast is about too. Because some athletes, they might cover sports too, because obviously they've been around and they still know people who play, but they also want to talk about other shit outside of like things they're interested in that has nothing to do with sports.
That's what I like when they do that. Yeah, I like that. Like you said, like the little stories about random shit, or them being a fan to another sport. I like to hear those stories though. They talk about.
Yeah, well, say they interview another athlete or something like that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that type of stuff. Just not the bias stuff. I'm like, because we already know what we're gonna hear. So, wait.
How do you feel about Shannon Sharp?
You said what? How I feel?
Yeah, about like how he's still on ESPN spewing bullshit, but at the same time, he still is a good interview and has can put together a good interview on his own platform.
Damn, bro, I don't like because I don't know if you know, I caught not people wasn't real mad, but I caught a little bit of criticism for like that Shannon Sharp stream I did, and I'm like, yo, it wasn't like a million people saw it. It wasn't even, it didn't even really blow nowhere. Let me tell you something. Shannon Sharp is going down the wrong route. Stick to sports. Now they having you tiptoe and be a gossiper. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like now they having you be a gossiper because now they putting you with the like amongst
Shade Room, TMZ.
That's what I'm saying. Like they putting you with those people now. Now you become a gossiper. You no longer, you and your opinion about sports, they're not gonna care no more. It's to the point where people's gonna want to know who is the next comedian you're gonna interview, the next rapper that has beef with another rapper, you know, or some exec. That's what people's gonna want to know from you. They're gonna want to hear that from you, Shannon. Not sports anymore. They don't want to hear it. Now you went in you dipped your foot in there. You're gossiping. I think it's gonna lead. He's going down the wrong route. He shouldn't do it. That's my
thing is this. I'm gonna say it like this. I get what he's doing. That, like, you know, on ESPN he has to say certain things and all that stuff as far as sports goes. And on his platform he can, you know, expand, which makes sense. You can get your name out there more if you expand past sports. So I get it from that. It definitely turned to some gossipy ass shit, but
that's the thing.
It keeps them paid because people gonna come back and keep watching it.
That's right. Because
I ain't gonna knock the hustle at all.
Yeah,
but them little ass pants though.
Yeah.
With the ankles out. Offset was right. He was like, "Nigga, you gotta take out the tight ass pants."
Gotta take those pants off, bro. You gotta stop it. But you know, a lot of people wanna. You notice Shannon Sharp is leading the blueprint for the people that came before him. Check out what Stephen A. Smith is trying to do. He's trying to get into the not music business. He's trying to do interviews the same way Shannon Sharp is doing. I don't know if you noticed that.
You mean like outside of
outside
athletes
of
and stuff?
Yep, he's trying to tap into that world, that gossip world.
It don't really shock me because he was on one of them soap operas back in the day. I forget. I think it was General Hospital or something. Like he had
when he was
a consistent role, like a recurring character and shit. So I'm not surprised at all.
Mob leader. He was like a fake mob leader or something like that, right?
I ain't watched it that much, but I guess.
Yeah, he was like some he always had the suit on, right? And he was like some like big. Bro, that shit is mad funny just looking at him. I'm like, Stephen A., this is not you. Stop it.
I seen you throw a punch, Stephen A. You're not scaring nobody.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my boy, stop. Funny. I know so
that struggle punch.
Yeah, Shannon, nah. he just gotta be careful, bro. Somebody's gonna get mad at one of the interviews he do, and they're gonna have a smear campaign on him soon.
I mean, they kind of already do with the shit they talking about him with.
But see, we quickly forgot about that though. Shannon Sharp happy. He's off the hook.
For now.
Yeah, that's
if he get out of another SUV when the man purse was in the dog, he going viral again.
There you go.
Then he gonna say, I don't care if people call me this. But yeah, he gonna act emotional and get mad when he get called that. Okay.
He's the first one to start talking. And he always never cares, but he's the first one to go on Nightcap and start talking about it.
Admission of guilt.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's not like if you was, to tell you the truth, I don't think any of us here would even care because we're gonna be like, yo, people probably already suspected that anyway. We don't care.
Yeah, it would like if he came out, I'd be like, duh.
Yeah, duh. Like, oh, all right. Okay.
It's like the Diddy shit, like, duh. Like the sign's been there for years, nigga. Like, what the fuck y'all been?
We already know this.
Noah said the Hawks about to beat the Celtics again. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Tell me why every time I watch it, I'm about to watch a little bit of an NBA game, I change it because it's a big blowout or this ain't going to be a close game. It's always like the closest game ever, the biggest comeback. I turned on that Hawks game the other night when they came back from like 30 or whatever. Going into halftime, it was like 55-28. I'm like, yo, this game is over with.
And then
I'm watching Caitlin Clark in that sorry ass women's basketball game. Come to find out, these niggas come back from 30-something down to win.
You already know what that was about. I was kind of jealous that I ain't get in on that action. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I found that out, I'm like, damn.
Never even crossed my mind to fucking touch that game. Like, I ain't finna watch this game. Fuck that. I ain't touching that. Arizona better come back and stop bullshitting though.
I was about to say it's like 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. You got down by 7. Like, oh my, for real? Y'all gonna blow people tickets like that?
My thing is this though: in college basketball, comebacks can happen basketball period. Comebacks can happen so quick.
Yeah.
Like Houston and Texas A&M, you saw that shit.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes or so, look, Houston got it.
The game was over. Hey, I thought it was over. Well, San Diego State. If it finishes like this, this is why I ain't bet it. I'm pretty sure everybody had San Diego State winning this time.
Because of the revenge thing?
Uh-huh. Yo, people, y'all got to realize that revenge shit don't happen no more. They don't do that no more. Sports betting is too big now for them to do the revenge factor as a whole. Back then, a couple years ago, you used to see that. They're not doing it no more.
When's the last time we've seen a revenge storyline played out?
There you go. That's why we haven't seen.
No, I was actually asking a question. They got a bunch of white dudes on their team.
On the big game, right? Or just like a regular game?
I mean, yeah, like a big game, not no regular season shit. Like a postseason championship game.
Last one we only saw was didn't the Eagles beat the Chiefs this past season, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I need to rephrase that. I mean, like the origin of this revenge game. Let me see how to word this. The origin of it came from either they met prior to in the postseason, say the year before, or maybe in that same regular season, then they met again in the postseason.
Okay, so basically important games. The rematch was an important game.
Yeah.
Like the first one was. Yeah. We don't see that no more.
I think the last one was the Chiefs beating the Bengals to go to Super Bowl 57.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Because I can't think of any other
fair enough
revenge game I can think of off the top of my head. I'm just going through the NFL playoffs. I'm drawing blank this past year.
Nah, fair enough. Fair enough. You're right.
He's convinced the Celtics been cursed since the Udoka incident and that lady in the organization.
Mm-hmm. I can see them giving them. I think the Celtics are going to win a chip this year.
This year?
Yeah.
I forgot who it was.
I like them, but
I don't know if it was Lorenzo or somebody. They said the Celtics are like the basketball version of the Niners. They get so close, and then they just something happens.
I can see that. 49ers, Celtics, and they have a rich history. 49ers have a rich history. Yeah. Lorenzo been cooking.
I think it was. I don't remember who exactly, but it sounded like some shit Lorenzo would say. If it wasn't him, I don't know. Say Caitlin's that girl from Transformers 2.
Shit is crazy.
What other game was there? I don't think I asked you about NC State.
Oh, NC State is finally going to get caught up, and they're going to lose.
Oh, Marquette. That's right, Marquette. Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't the game. Duke and Houston. That's the one.
Oh, I think Houston going to kick their ass.
Kick their. I ain't mad at that. Trust me, I hate Duke.
Yeah,
I would be mad, but
I think. Okay, either two things, in my personal opinion, because I like to go based on things that are patterns. Whenever teams win games like they did, Houston versus Texas A&M, right? Whenever they win games like that, games that they were supposed to blow them out from the get-go, but they didn't, okay, they ended up winning the game. their next game, important game, they're either going to just get dusted and lose, or if they win, they're gonna blow. I don't see it being a close game. To make a long story short, I think either Duke's gonna get blown out, or what you call it themselves is gonna get blown out.
Houston.
Houston, personal opinion.
Honestly, I don't trust Houston. Period. At all. I don't care if they win tonight, tomorrow, whatever. I don't trust them niggas.
I don't. I ain't gonna lie. I don't. But then we have standing on the other corner, mother effing Duke. That sometimes you can't trust them either. I call them. You want to know why? To me personally, I actually I have a board. They are the Dallas Cowboys of NCAA football. I mean NCAA basketball. The Duke Blue Devils. All the hype. All that hype. Right? Very popular. But they always shit. They always shit the pants at the very right moment. I'm telling you, son. I'm telling you, yo. Look, think about it. I
don't know about that. Nah. If we want to do that,
think about it.
I'll one up you right now. The Kentucky Wildcats.
Oh shit.
Are the Cowboys, and the Duke Blue Devils are the Niners, because they got more recent national championship.
Oh, that's a good. Damn, that Kentucky shit that one was fire. That one was fire.
I was at what the fuck was I? I was at
that one was good. That one was good.
I was somewhere watching the game with one of my friends, and like you just hear Tennessee wasn't even playing yet. You just hear loud cheering, and I'm thinking, what the fuck going on? Like, game ain't tipped off yet. And then they got a TV. It's in the corner. Like, you got to turn your whole fucking body to look at this shit from a distance, which is kind of shitty. But everybody cheering the shit every time Kentucky missed a shot. Anytime Oakland was hitting a three, the whole place was erupting. I'm like, damn, I didn't know Oakland had fans like that. And I remembered, fuck Kentucky.
That's wild. Well, I take that back. All right, I'm at, because I can't stand Kentucky, bro. You might be right with that one. Kentucky.
Who would be the Chiefs then? I guess they ain't been like a super dominant college basketball team since there's so many different. They change up their champions a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly. That's a hard one to say.
I want to say, I'm being biased by saying this. I want to say North Carolina. They showing a Clemson parent.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you see it, right?
I want to say UNC. Yeah, that's being biased as hell. I'm gonna say UNC.
UNC is who? The Chiefs? I mean, if we had to like base it on that.
If I had to pick a team, who they'd be the equivalent of, you can count on them being around. Don't put it like that.
Are you saying the Chiefs now because they are what's left? Because I was going to say the Patriots before, they're in the Tom Brady era. You wouldn't say that.
Like that team that has like they got the juice. Like they always gonna be around. Actually, that more shit probably Michigan State. Like a team that's just always around, no matter what year the tournament happens. This team for some reason, Gonzaga, that might be it actually.
Oh no, Gonzaga's like Baltimore Ravens and Milwaukee Bucks. They always in first place, always at the top, and then when the playoffs come, they fucking fall. I don't know. Just give it some thought. Yeah, I know
I see where you're going with that one.
Yeah, always in first.
They never missed the tournament, never missed the Sweet 16. I think it's been 22. As long as Mark Few's been there, and that's been since like the 90s, they've never missed the tournament.
Exactly, always there.
Never missed the Sweet 16. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you might be right about that. See what I'm saying? And then they always fall. They just forget how to play basketball all of a sudden.
They'll let them get close though.
Mm-hmm. That's why I call it Gonzaga. Who else? Baltimore Ravens, Milwaukee Bucks. Those three always remind me of each other. It used to be Tampa Bay Lightning too, until they had won back-to-back championships in hockey. But Tampa Bay Lightning was just like them as well.
All right, I see a 3-point game.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona down 63. Yeah, 63, 66.
No stupid shit. Come on, man. Damn, yo. Shit.
It's weird watching Clemson play basketball. It's just it don't sound right.
It don't. You know what? Every time you think about him, you think about football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down here, we like any Alabama playing college like that just don't register like them
It
being
don't.
like a good basketball team. Like
It don't.
shit ain't
You know
right.
what? You know what's so crazy? Somebody said something interesting on my live. He said, "Tell me if you agree with what he said." He's to your tape. He said, "If they're popular in football, you're talking about collegiate. If they're popular in football, they're not really supposed to be popular in basketball, and vice versa. If you're popular in basketball, you're not supposed to be like the dominant team in football." You agree with that?
No.
No.
Maybe at one point that was kind of true, but no. The Florida Gators, when they went back to back, that same year, I think they won their first natty. Their football team beat Ohio State as well. That Tim Tebow team.
Okay. Okay.
And I want to correct me if I'm wrong. Did that Florida football team not go back to back as well? Because then they go next year and play the Oklahoma and win the Orange Bowl and win the natty.
Yeah.
So they did the back to back as well. I don't agree. Tennessee, like shit, you can use Tennessee. They good in every goddamn sport.
You know what?
It really just depends on who's the athletic director, to be honest. Like if you get a shitty athletic director, all your shit gonna go down. And I've seen it, I've witnessed it before, seeing turnover and athletic directors notice, okay, they got this AD and all of a sudden everything went down. All of a sudden everything. Because
So
ADs can either make great decisions or dumbass decisions.
So how about the dominance of championships at the same time? Even I know you said the Florida thing, but nowadays, like right now,
Like two team, like I'm trying to see how to say this.
yeah, you
Like in two different sports, they are dominant at the same time, type shit.
collegiate and collegiate basketball and collegiate football, both are dominant. At the same
What
time.
about men's and women's in basketball? Technically, two different teams. UConn, 04.
Yeah, I was not. Yeah.
Appreciate the super chat, Desmond Dixon.
How about two different sports?
Okay, let's see.
I have
Alabama, good in football, good in basketball. Auburn, actually, not Auburn ain't as good in football as they used to be. Oregon, good in football, good in basketball. UNC, you could throw them in there. They good in football now. They obviously good in basketball. Ohio State used to be like that. Michigan used to be like that. Michigan State used to be like there's a lot of schools you could see they football and basketball been good at the same time.
Okay.
Texas, I can name a bunch of teams. That's not true.
Texas definitely. I thought about that one time. I just wanted to know, like, you see a difference on both of them. But
There are certain schools though that you can tell it clearly. The turnout and the fandom is a lot stronger for one than the other. Like, for example, Kentucky, they're a basketball school for real. Like, sure, football cool as hell. They good and shit. That's cool and all. But basketball is their shit.
yeah,
North Carolina, they cool and all in football, but basketball is their shit. Tennessee, opposite. Sure, we might have a top 5 team all year, but that hype is never gonna be as strong for that team. No matter if they number one the whole season in basketball, that hype is never gonna be as strong as even like an 8-4 Tennessee football team.
trying to think. Okay. I was trying to see if I can catch one. I can't. Not off the top of my head.
What, that's bad in one sport and good in the other?
Well, no. We can go all day with that one. But teams that I'm like, when I say I ante it up just now, and I was thinking about actual championships. Now.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. I was trying to think like you know how we say North Carolina is usually that team. They usually play in championships. How often do we see UNC in championships in football? None, right?
You can use Georgia. Good as hell in football, basketball.
Yeah,
They might send a player or two every now and again. Ant Edwards was what the last one?
Well, he ain't he the nicest one? He come out of Georgia, but I see what you
Dominique Wilkins.
mean. Oh, shit.
They're like, hey, hold on now, slow down,
Somebody said that to me too.
chill out.
So, yeah, somebody
And his brother Gerald played at UTC.
yeah, Gerald Wilkins.
So did Terrell Owens too. He played basketball and football there.
Mm-hmm.
He said Villanova. Okay, man, that's like using Gonzaga. Like if they ain't got a football program, that don't count.
Yeah.
Actually, does Villanova? Do they still have one? Yeah, I think they CAA in football.
Yeah. They
Shit kind of weird when you these little ass schools and shit.
Yeah, they trash. Yeah. Villanova.
But
then,
championship?
Yeah, championship none.
Let me think. UConn, fuck no, they football trash as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Baylor, no.
Nope. We don't see it.
I'm trying to go through the national championships in my head. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on that one. I'm like, surely that Virginia, no, the Who suck ass at football. Who the fuck are they? But no, yeah,
It's almost as if they don't allow it.
Yeah, unless you just got hella marketable ass players like Florida, like the Gators team. They had Joakim Noah. They had in football Tim Tebow. So
I don't know if we'll see this stuff ever again. The way sports betting is.
I think we will, but it'll be a long time.
A long time. Yeah.
Or if it happens, we're gonna see it one time and then never again. I ain't gonna say never again, but a longer time again.
Yeah, every 20 years. Okay.
What was it? Said, are we gonna buy the new college football college football game? Nope. I need to see some gameplay first. I ain't buying shit unless I see gameplay. Trailers don't do shit for me. That's anybody can edit and doctor up a trailer and make that shit look good.
That's a fact.
Madden been doing it for years.
That's a fact. Because they could just take a template of one of their NFL games and just replace it with NCAA and everything else, and it could be the same exact game.
That's what they're doing. Like that's what they doing. It's the same engine, Frostbite, EA Sports. Like they lying like I'm talking about. It's not gonna. EA Sports out here saying it's not gonna be like Madden. Like nigga, that's a lie like a motherfucker. Yeah. Stop it. And people pre-ordering the shit already, spending $70 and shit for physical copies, just because they ain't played college or had a game since 2014.
Bro, it's the same template. I tell people, you're only really paying for the for the players, right? You're only playing for just to get a new roster or something. But other than that, it's the same game.
Yep, reskin, and then they gonna hit your ass with them DLCs for uniforms, like the unique uniforms. Like I bet you probably won't get all the Oregon's uniforms for the free in the base game. Like, oh, you want the neon helmet with the goddamn black pants and the neon numbers and the silver fucking jersey. Oh, DLC motherfucker, 10, and we'll only give you 2 of those out of those 1,000 combinations they have or some shit.
So why you don't think they just do it? Why you don't think they just do it like this? Okay, whatever money they want to charge. All right, you can say whatever money you think they should charge, but why don't they just stop making new games and just call it like, all right, let's just say 2K, right? NBA 2K, just leave it as NBA 2K, right? And every single year, it's a new roster, and you have to pay to get that, instead of just saying, putting out a new game all the time. If you understand,
it is a contractual thing. That's what that is. It's like EA Sports has to put out a new game. Like they agreement with the NFL, they have to put out a new game every year. So even if their deadline says, "Oh shit, we might not have all these new features at in, we got to release the game anyway," and that's why. And I'm not defending them. That is why sometimes, or a lot of the times now with games, you have to release an unfinished product because you have to meet a certain deadline, and then you obviously don't go through the QC process of actually testing out the game to find bugs and shit like that, and they just flies by.
Yeah, see that. Okay, so making it a new game, that's what matters. Not an updated roster.
Well, I mean, by default, that's easy shit. Like niggas make custom rosters all the time. You can download them, man. Niggas update rosters daily on Madden with like the most up to date shit all the time. Like that's not some hard shit to do. It's they have to release a new product by this certain time every year as long as his contract goes. That is, they're agreeing with the NFL. So yeah, they can't do that. Other companies, if they shit different, like GTA, like Rockstar with GTA, they can milk the fuck out of that shit. They've been doing that shit for over a decade. Just adding new shit to the old game. But sports is different. You can't 2K can't do that shit.
They can't. Okay. Clemson won the game, bro. 9 seconds left. They up.
God damn it, bro! You ruined it. Fuck.
Oh, my fault. Nah,
25 seconds left on my man. Fuck, man. This is bullshit.
My fault. I just wanted to like just get straight to the point with that shit, so we don't even have to be thinking about it. So as you were yeah, because that was my that was a future bet, so I didn't have to like bet on this particular game. But yeah, I guess I got to throw it out.
Oh, that shit make me mad as hell right now. I ain't need to hear that.
Arizona, Clemson
That's
to
some
the
old bullshit, bro.
Bro.
Oh, that shit. And UConn beating the fuck out of San Diego State too.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on, but think about it like this. This is good for you though, and this is good for us for the whole UNC shit though, because it seemed like they're gonna give UNC a nice path to at least this region.
It was not good for my parlay. It wasn't good for shit right now.
Yeah. The parlay.
Fuck all that. Nah, fuck that. At this point, NC better beat Alabama. That's all I care about right now. Fuck that, bro.
Fuck Alabama up, bro. They better.
That's bullshit, man. I'm mad as hell right now. Fuck.
That's crazy, right?
I will say this silver lining. This ain't got shit to do with North Carolina. It's actually Alabama. Did you see? I don't know whose mom this was. It was some light skin. He kind of light skinned on Alabama team. I don't know whose mom it was, but anytime this dude shoots, like does his little free throw shit, the mom does the motion too. I don't know if you saw in the crowd. I just thought, damn, she had on leather pants. She was thick as hell.
No, I didn't see that.
I don't know whose mom it is.
She young, right? Most likely.
She probably like had around like 18 or something. Like, yeah, she young.
That's why I asked that.
Yeah, I was like, damn,
the way you described it though, I'm like, all right, it sounds like maybe respectfully, one of the young mothers, she still got that youth in her,
with the black leather pants. I was like, can we just have like a side shot of her along with the game? I'm like, damn. And yeah, from the looks of it, ain't no man standing next to her. I'm just saying. Single mom, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
What we said, that's what the league likes to go for.
That's what we need to start petitioning for. If you want to show parents, stop showing these old ass white parents. Just stop showing old parents, period, man. Show some like young single moms. We don't need to see the dad. Fuck that.
Like, no, we don't want that.
Nah.
Fucked up.
Stop showing Caitlin Clark. Show someone more attractive.
Yeah. Right. And shout out to Clemson.
Who is CC?
Whatever.
Who is CC? I really don't know who CC is.
The white racism. Caitlin Clark.
Oh. Got the toughest road to the natty. Okay, I got you. Was it right? White? No, that's more so to get more marquee matchups out of her ass. Because they got LSU and Iowa in the same bracket.
So based on what y'all saying, if Caitlin Clark goes, does she have to win this time? Based on all the clout that she has been given, starting from last year?
It would be the suiting into her college career. Hasn't every super hyped up women's college basketball player won a natty? Candace Parker won 2.
Absolutely.
Brittany Griner won, I think, 1 or 2. What's her name from UConn? Won in WNBA now. Got the little ponytail, white girl. Kelsey Plum. Didn't she win 1?
Yeah, and Diana Taurasi. Talking about UConn. Yeah, remember Diana Taurasi?
She was that one. I remember her as a kid.
One. Yeah. People talk about Caitlin Clark. Diana Taurasi, if y'all don't know, she had got a lot of this attention that I think even more than what Caitlin Clark is getting. But we live in a different time, so they able to like use the internet with Caitlin Clark now and stuff like that. But Diana Taurasi was getting the same type of attention.
Yeah, them Sports Illustrated magazines when I was a kid. She'd be on the cover multiple times. For kids one and the adult one. Like,
that's right. And UConn was winning the championships at that. Her and Sue Bird together.
And they both still in the WNBA too, ain't they?
Yeah. Sue Bird, she retired
That's right.
2 years ago. Yeah. But she's still
Diana, I think, is still in the league.
Yeah, she's with Phoenix Mercury. She's about to get, they're gonna put her in the Hall of Fame and stuff like that.
And they need a replacement, so they got Caitlin Clark.
Ooh.
I just thought of that right now.
I gotta check and see when Diane is retiring. She should be on. She should be. It should be coming. Next year, the year after. I remember she mentioned that. They put Caitlin Clark right in. That was a good catch right there. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, I heard about that Big B, the big three trying to throw out the big 5 M's at her.
5 mil. Yeah, don't believe that, Big B. They're not gonna allow that.
My thing is this: what happens when this shit backfire in the WNBA? Now what?
That's
Put all
what
your
I'm saying.
eggs into this one basket. Now what?
Yeah, they that's not gonna happen. They're not gonna do that.
I think the only thing that will happen positive is they will actually be able to sell some jerseys. Because I've never in my life seen somebody wearing a WNBA jersey. Never seen a regular person doing it.
Nah,
Never.
I have. But you know what? The New York Liberty though, like the girls out here,
I guess living in a big city is kind of different.
the girls to go with their outfits, matching sneakers, things like that. But like on some regular shit, like you said, like just if it ain't the girls, ain't nobody. Yeah, and they doing it for style. Other than that, yeah, nobody just rocking the WNBA jersey. So you got
Shit, I've never seen anybody. I'm sure there's probably someone who obviously did at one of them games. I've never seen anybody wearing the Lady Vols basketball jersey in my entire life.
No.
And this includes the Pat Summer era when they was winning championships. Never seen one in a store. Never seen one on a person. Even when I was at UTI going to a game, didn't see anybody wearing a Lady Vols jersey. Maybe a shirt, maybe a sweater, but never a jersey.
I don't think they can. I don't think the WNBA knows how to market women buying jerseys.
They don't know how to market shit because they marketing the wrong audience, first off.
Oh, wait, let me ask you a better question based on what you just said. Or are they not allowed to market like that? Because it's common sense with things. I mean, I don't know. I guess because it's easy for us to look at it on the outside, and I would expect since those are all billionaires, they should like know a little bit more than us and know what they're doing wrong. So that's the reason why I'm asking you. You think that they are not allowed to push the button the way they're supposed to?
In this day and age, with how things are flipped, they should have the ultimate green light to push as much of this shit as they want and be successful with it. But it don't work because they trying to prove how much tougher and shit they are and all. It's like, no, nigga. They trying to go too masculine with the shit.
What, the WNBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not, there's no way that's going to work.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. First though, no, it doesn't work. They can't make it work. How?
Because dudes don't want to see that shit.
No, that's what
women aren't watching it anyway. So or the ones that are, well, they might, you know what I'm saying, but
that's what they into. Like they trying to get themselves, or they played ball.
But dudes ain't trying to see that shit, bro. Like,
nope, they're not.
I remember when WWE's Diva Division was absolute trash. I'd rather watch that over WNBA. Because you think about it, one looks more feminine than the other, or most of them look more feminine than the other.
Like you said, the woman fighting the men, that's what was popping with WWE. That, but yeah, like you said, just the Diva version, nah. I want to see like a Luna Rashad or something, like do the Luna clips on like Bam Bam Bigelow or some shit like that. That's the shit I used to like. The woman fighting the men.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna happen nowadays.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah,
they get canceled so quick, boy.
It's so crazy, son.
And it's like, it don't matter who wins. Like, you gonna have backlash. If the dude loses, you already know they trying to push the agenda. You already know. If the man wins, I don't have to explain the amount of eruption that would happen on social media from women for that shit.
Oh, it'll be over for him.
And the snowflakes and shit.
It'll be, and then to add to what you said, what will have to happen. Even though we know what wrestling is, what wrestling is going to have to say publicly, right? If they get a lot of flack, right? Now they really going to have to go on record and say, this is not real. know what I'm saying? Like, because you never really heard them like do a conference and say, yeah, it's not real. I mean, we know it's not, but like now they're really gonna have to say it if the man wrestler overtakes the woman wrestler. Like you said, he punching her in the face 3, 4, 5 times and body slamming her through a table. They're gonna be talking about domestic violence now. So there's really no way to beat it.
That's true. Last time I saw a man beat a woman was on Dragon Ball Z, where Spopovich beat the shit out of Videl. And as a kid, that shit kind of scarred me. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on in this show? Like, I get they fighting, but damn. She about to go to the ring. This nigga said, get back.
Get
And
back.
proceeded to beat the shit. I was like, yo, what is go? As a kid, I'm like, this ain't right.
Dragon Ball Z, the best anime. When I think about anime, the only thing I really think about is nothing comes close to Dragon Ball Z. I don't care. Maybe because that was during my time, so I'm kind of biased. But Dragon Ball Z is the best.
Remember, they done with the 90s, bro.
Yeah, I know, man. They done. That's the new thing, right? That's the new the new term that they're going with.
We done with the 90s, bro.
Gosh.
No, it's just because or at least me, closer to 30. And once you hit 30 to the younger generation, we old somehow.
Yeah.
Even though we ain't
That's
got no
why-
wrinkles.
That's why I always tell people, niggas that call dudes old, in 5 years, the niggas that's under y'all, it's gonna be calling y'all old.
Exactly.
So tell people that's how it goes.
I'll say the proto is if you black, you can you get at least like a solid 7-year grace period on your age. At least your appearance of your age.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, talk about a jersey.
Angel Reese got a soccer looking shirt that got a shit ton of endorsements on it. Jesus.
Yeah, I hate the jerseys nowadays.
Shit, which one? Men's, women's, what in general?
I'm maybe to what he's referring to, but especially with the women's, because sometimes you don't even see the team's name on the shirts or on the jerseys. It's just a whole bunch of other companies all over the jersey. Because that's what
Women's basketball, yeah.
Yeah, they tend to do that a lot. Sometimes you wouldn't even tell what team is playing unless you know the players and you look on the home court in the arena and see the logo. But other than that, it's just a whole bunch of all the
sponsorships and shit.
sponsorships
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Starting off with a 1-0 with Clemson victory. Congratulations, young man.
That's a hell of a pick, man. Shit.
Yeah,
Shout out Lorenzo.
Shout out to y'all. Maybe I should have had bet that game today. Arizona fucked my future up. Fucking idiots. It's alright though. The books had to get some money today, right? He's like, nah, we gotta get.
Man, this should have been another game though, man. They could have done that with any other game. Like, you should let that shit rock, man. You ain't gotta let Clemson win. Chill out.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I still think Creighton gonna be that game.
So you rocking with Creighton pretty much.
I hope I'm wrong.
I was about to say, because I'm like deep down, I'm like, I know this nigga don't want. I know he don't want Creighton to win now.
Hell no, I don't want them to win, but I'm saying, like, I got a feeling Tennessee ain't gonna win type shit. And why else is this game at 10:15 on a Friday? So unless it's supposed to be some crazy shit going down.
Yeah, because people supposed to be out having fun and doing whatever they're supposed to be doing. So we'll put this at night. So close game.
Oh yeah. Tennessee tournament games typically always close. Yo, that cheerleader kind of fat. Like, okay, how she become a cheerleader? I don't mean to be like, I'm really just be fun. How they got fat cheerleaders in college? I've never seen that.
Remember, something that you were talking about is also body shaming. So she can easily go on the internet and be like, "Oh my God, they didn't want me because they said how I look," and then they get they get ridiculed and everything throughout the news.
I mean, like, I've just never, anytime they've shown cheerleaders on TV, I've never seen a fat one before. Like, I guess they need somebody at the bottom of their little pyramid and shit to, like, keep it stable. But like,
Ah,
I just like, yo, like she had like the flapping, you know what I'm saying? She had that shit
yeah, the
flapping and
hump.
shit, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, what's going on in Connecticut? What y'all doing? Just saying. A lot of dudes crushing on Angel Reese. 6'3" woman with hands and feet like James Worthy and appears to be on a lot of dudes' hit lists. I mean, shit. The level of competition as far as looks goes in women's basketball ain't that high.
There you go.
Who else? Who else? There was people talking about, man, so and so fine. Like the last one I heard was Skylar Diggins.
Damn, you good? Yeah, that was the last one dudes was talking about.
And before that was what? Candace Parker?
Candace, yep,
UT Candace Parker.
yep. Mm-hmm.
Like how Arizona didn't foul the last 10 seconds after that missed three, but there was that Alabama game where they were fouling like that 3 minutes with 3 minutes left.
You know what the assignment was, Ducker?
Let him go. So Larson act like he didn't know what he was doing on defense.
I always tell people pay attention to what happens the last few minutes of a game.
Yeah, that's when you start magically leaving niggas open on pick and rolls, all type of shit. You start fouling when you shouldn't. You start not fouling when you should. Start burning timeouts, Chris Webber, or calling timeouts that don't exist. You know what I'm saying?
Classic. That was a classic moment to me. I think that still stands as the classic moment of NCAA history. To me, I still think that was done on purpose. I know y'all probably say, okay, you're going overboard now. It's just I don't know. I don't know. You know, at the heat of the moment, you do things, but that just seemed too suspect to me. The time.
That's too big of a stage to be doing shit like that.
Yeah,
man.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, so what do you think? You think he was like really nervous? Like,
I don't think it was. I think he knew what he had to do.
yeah, okay.
He don't like. He's not necessarily happy he did what he did, but he knew
Okay.
he had to do what he had to do. Type
That's
shit.
right. Okay.
It's like what's the dude who caught hell? Actually, I don't know if that's a good example. I was gonna use the Cubs fan who caught that ball that he shouldn't have. They got death threats. The white dude, he had like glasses and shit. He caught. I forgot what game. Who was playing? It was the Cubs and somebody in the playoffs. And he grabbed the ball before the player could grab it.
Ooh.
I know Joey probably knows. Like, I cannot remember who they was playing, but the Cubs was playing somebody in the playoffs. I think they did a whole 30 for 30 or some story about this guy.
And he caught the ball. You mean right?
Yeah, like he reached over and grabbed it when he should just let the player chase it down. Steve Bartman. I think Steve Bartman. I don't remember who the Cubs was playing, but Steve Bartman. Caught hell. Because this is before the Cubs won a World Series, mind you.
Dang.
Or at least in this century.
And he caught death threats.
Hell yeah. It's something about the Midwest and the North when like you fuck up in sports, like the first thought in their mind is we gotta threaten to kill you.
Because
I don't know why shit is that against the Marlins. Okay, October 14, 2003, and the Marlins ended up winning the World Series that year. Yep, there you go.
Yes, when they was them damn Florida Marlins.
Yeah, that man said he banned in Chicago like Chief Keef, but nah. Yeah, they won. I guess winning cures everything. I don't know. I'm not him. I don't want to be him. Yeah, I remember that Marlins team. Dontrell Willis used to crank all the way back, throw that pitch, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Over under was 152.5. They don't want to mess up the spreads by fouling and on 149.
Whoever got the under, right? Whoever got the unders.
Man, fuck Arizona.
I know.
That's some bullshit, bro.
I know.
Like, come on.
I know.
That's the game. That's the one where niggas all of a sudden don't want to play. All right.
You know
I see how it is.
We should have been skeptical about that when we saw the schedule, when that game was the first game. To be honest with you, I don't think that should have been the first game.
Why you say that?
Eh,
You think it's supposed to be some marquee matchup?
Not a well, the way they was promoting Clemson the last game, you would have thought that this game would have been a 9 o'clock or what 9:30 or 9:45 type of game. It was weird to me when I saw that on the schedule because you know what? It takes me back to like when we always doing our pick'em games. You know, we'll talk about like Thanksgiving game or something, and it's always like that first game, right? It's always and it has a big spread. The first game has a big spread, and then voila, that team that was supposed to win just
Shit the bed.
yeah shit the bed. It happened Thanksgiving. I think what else? I think Christmas.
Christmas, the
Yeah,
Chiefs.
Christmas that happened. Yeah,
The
and
Eagles almost fucked it off in that late
yeah, you know
game.
what I'm saying. So yeah, that's what I mean. Like these first games, and you look at the spread, it should be a no brainer. Oh, okay, this team's going to blow them off. Nah, they end up losing the game outright. Yeah, it happens too much across all sports. But it's
You know, like this one's a throwaway. This San Diego State UConn game.
mm-hmm,
Niggas down by fucking 32.
mm-hmm. See,
30 fucking 2.
I refuse to believe UConn is just that good. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. But I don't believe it. Did San Diego all of a sudden don't know how to play? Happens all the time.
And they body language is demoralized too. I mean, you down. I mean, shit, the game almost over anyway. But yeah, they body language is sluggish.
They just want to get it over with now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of these players, like, even if they getting paid NIL money and all that other shit, like, there's still a part of them that want to win, and they not gonna be happy to have to throw a game.
Mm-hmm.
That applies to pros too. Like, sure, they actors, but you got into this shit at some point. You had a competitive drive.
Yeah, exactly. So
You have to have a competitive drive for this shit. It's just you got to know when to lay down when they tell you to.
That's it. Sit your ass down, boy. That's it. That's why. That's why. Like, no matter what, like we say all the shit that we say about the players, but like all jokes aside, I do genuinely be feeling bad for them. Like, even when I be having to catch myself say certain shit, I'm like, nah, I don't really mean that because I don't think that's what they really want to do. But we know, like you said, it's the business. Like, you have to do it. Remember, we responsible for getting you and your mother out the hood. You owe us.
Yeah, all the pressure's on their shoulders not to
That's
fuck
it.
up.
All the pressure's on their shoulders, and it's a messed up thing. Most of them, I would say, majority of them are actually the breadwinners and providing for whatever family they have, a family they made, or just a family that they already had, mamas, brothers and sisters, and they still young, and they're not allowed to hit that shot. Nope, you better not hit that shot. You are not allowed to hit that shot, or else everything that we gave you is coming right back this way.
And you'll be back to where you started.
You go right back to where you started. Fucked up. It's almost like slavery. You get the money, but
Yeah, I feel more so bad about like college athletes doing it.
yeah.
Pros
But nah, not the
depends
pros. I
on
don't
the
feel sorry for them.
depends.
I don't feel
Now
sorry.
with the pros, if it's something where they got to get injured on purpose, I'm not talking about like a fake injury, but like a real scripted injury where like you actually have to get hurt type shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna feel bad about that shit. I don't give a fuck if you a
That's
millionaire. It's
what
like
it is.
I don't want to see anybody getting hurt and breaking legs or
Mhm.
any of that shit.
Because that's almost their career, right? You
Yeah,
do
because
it
like at the end of the
wrong
day, they
way.
still got a family, they still got kids, they still got a mom and a dad and all that shit. And I feel like we as a whole get so caught up in the fact that they're actors and shit that people tend to not have any, I guess, any empathy at all for
Exactly.
any of them. It's like, oh fuck them, they're millionaires and they did all this. It's like, nigga, they still people.
Still people. They don't want to. They don't really want to. Look at their faces, bro. Look at their faces. That's why I always do. I look at the face. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do it. You have to though.
Mhm.
Fucked up. But, and you know
It's
what?
like I don't think Bronny James really wants to play basketball like that. I think this
Bro.
nigga would rather do anything else. His dad making him. He forced to do this shit.
Yeah, I said that. I said that to my boy too. We actually had that conversation about. I'm like, does he really want to play basketball? Maybe I think it's the other brother that wants to play. I don't think Bronny wants to play. Honestly.
Yeah. I get like Twitch streamer vibes from Bronny. Like he like do some shit like that, or he look like he raps. I don't know why. Bronny just look like a nigga who got a mixtape somewhere that his dad is like, you can't release that now. You already got caught smoking weed on camera. You can't drop that.
Yep.
Like, nah.
Yep. Like you have to play ball, and then Bron has no choice but to go with it too, because we already know they gave LeBron everything.
Mm-hmm.
At least
He ain't trying to fuck that up.
he can't say no to anything.
This nigga lie for no reason, just for shit that ain't got nothing to do with it. He just be lying. But just like, why are you lying about this? Like, you don't benefit from this shit.
At all. And then there's a lot of fans that's gonna say, "Oh well, Bron said it, so that means it's law." All right, I guess.
I think at this point, people been caught on to LeBron is lying shit. There's like compilation videos of this nigga lying now. Like,
I've
it's
seen him shit on Twitter.
YouTube too, nigga. Like, nigga got like someone got like a 12-minute long video. It's like going back to his first stint in Cleveland, him lying about shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, when you see videos like that, right? Like, it be footage that we can find, but like the way they be doing it, the way they dig, it almost, to me, this is just me. It almost comes off as if it's actually somebody in the league that has access. You know what I'm saying? And because remember, we don't really know who's behind these pages putting these things out, right? Like, to be fair, we don't know.
What you mean? Like I'm lost a little bit. What you mean?
No, okay. Like when you see videos like that and how it's so good. Like, because remember, you said they went back to LeBron James lying in 2003. Like, who had the time on their hands to find and be precise with all of that footage and put it out?
You underestimate the power of the rabbit holes in the internet. We've all been through a rabbit hole on YouTube. Don't act like you ain't. You started on one thing, next thing you know, you looking at a completely other shit. And it's like, how the fuck did I get here? I came here looking for something. You know what I'm saying? So
you right. I guess I'm trying to put myself. I guess I'm trying to put myself in them shoes, right? Like, all right, I'm being in front of one of my computers, and I'm like, I'm gonna go back all the way to 2003 and catch something. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then like I could catch it in in order. 2004, 5, 6, 7 of LeBron James lying or some shit like that. It just be on point. You know what I'm saying? And be on point with it. I'm like, God damn, you sure it ain't somebody in the league and they being told to chop all this footage up and then put it out? But if that's not the case, yo, the people that do that though, they good. You know what I'm saying? To find a LeBron lie. Like, they're not even looking for his best highlights, though. They're going for, okay, catch the line. So now you got to go through all his interviews.
Nah, the best one, man. Somebody put together like a collage of him being on page 1 in books. I was like, how? I get the Malcolm X when everybody know about that shit. How did you find this many times this nigga had a book in his hand?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And it's sad because he always be on page 1 for real. And it's like, yo.
Exactly. So for them,
nigga, open the middle. That's all you gotta do. Just open the middle and just open the middle, what I'm saying?
And then we'll believe it.
And had a bookmark sticking out and make it like, yeah, I really stuck that shit there. That's all you gotta do.
Shout out to the people that do that. That should be funny as hell.
So what happens if Bronny and LeBron are both on the floor and at the same time they don't play defense? Bronny plays defense. He a hustle player. His dad, don't get me started on that shit. I can go on all day about everything wrong with him. Kuz won't be able to push him in the back.
I think the league is gonna rip a lot of people off if LeBron and Bronny play together. I think it's gonna be a trick. They're gonna have them play the first 3 minutes of the game, and they're gonna pull like one of them out, most likely Bron, and like that's how they're gonna get their money off of everybody that comes to the arena to see the game. And they're probably gonna do that damn near all season. I can see that for real.
I don't know. That whole situation is interesting because like you can tell the league is done with LeBron.
They just don't know how to
close the book on the whole his career.
They don't know how to do it. You could tell they don't know how to do it.
Cause it's like we gonna give you this bullshit in season tournament shit because you're not gonna win the finals this year. You already got the scoring record and shit last year. You got 40K, so we can't really make a super big deal about it like that. Fuck, what can we do?
What could we do?
I guess we just got to keep putting made up LeBron James stats on the community posts on ESPN.
Yep.
Because they do that shit every day.
Yep.
And people be calling him out on it in the comments too. I've been reading that shit.
Oh, about his stats, right?
Not even just that. It's just that ESPN ain't got shit else to post, so they have no choice but to post either just bullshit or made up LeBron stats.
Mm-hmm.
Like people on to they shit.
Yeah, the first person to I guess score 30 points but only dribbling the basketball 15 times. You know, some dumb shit like that. Yeah, I know.
First person to be going bald
at
the exact age of 39 on this
39.
date. He did this. It's like,
I'm like, okay,
like
right.
that's not even a real stat, but okay.
Yeah, y'all just making shit. Get out of here. You just making shit up now. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Boston Celtics lose this game, bro. What you think? They underdogs right now in overtime with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left.
Yo, that'd be funny as hell if they lost again.
I mean, because it's almost like they don't have nothing to play for now, right? They
got their shit locked up for the playoffs.
This is more about Atlanta Hawks because they got the 10th seed, but here's the thing: they are 5 games above Brooklyn. So like,
oh yeah, that shit over with.
They kind of doing good. Chicago is 35 and 38, so I'm not sure what the NBA wants to do with that as far as matchup wise. Who gets the 8th and who gets the 9th and the 10th for the play-in? But Atlanta, I don't know. This would be crazy if it happens.
Man, as a Hawks fan, I don't have any high expectations for them at all.
Oh, you like the Hawks?
Yeah, I grew up a Hawks fan, man. Like them in Memphis, because like Tennessee, like where Chattanooga is closer to Atlanta. So we got like those local games too. But also since we're in the state of Tennessee on the other Fox Sports or whatever the hell, we got the Memphis Grizzlies games too. So.
Oh, okay. So your local channels will give you Hawks games.
Mm-hmm. I think even in Knoxville we get Hawks games. We don't get Grizzlies games here. Because again, it's closer to Atlanta than Memphis. Memphis is like 6 hours away, dude. It's on the other side of Tennessee.
Okay, all right. Now, no, it makes sense. I see what you're saying. It's almost like a Buffalo Bills game over here. Some people would assume that New York City will get all Buffalo Bills games.
I never assumed that shit. I was like, ain't no way.
Some people,
the Jets and the Giants, please.
Exactly. There you go. Right. Some people assume like, yo, you're not watching that. Yeah, unless you got some different. You know how to jailbreak some. Certain channels. You know what I mean. But
yeah, finesse your way through that shit.
Exactly. On the regular, nah, we don't have them games for like just to watch on local TV. Nah, you gotta have the little workarounds.
What about Buffalo Sabres games?
Same thing.
I don't know how the hockey shit worked there.
Yes, same thing. Since they are like 7 hours away, then that's on the other side of New York.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. People would think that they're like 2 hours away. Nah, you're like 7
yeah.
hours.
I know you told me before, but I was like 7. Damn. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You know what's actually close to them? If I'm not mistaken, Pittsburgh is closer to Buffalo than New York City is. For a fact.
Cause they're on the western part of New York, right? Okay,
Bingo.
okay, that makes sense.
Bingo.
Yeah, it's basically like the East Tennessee, West Tennessee. Got you.
Like northwest. They like up there northwest from us. Northwest. So.
Shit, I remember when I was a kid, we would get. Which I wish they had this team still, but I understand the demographics in Atlanta would not go to watch this team. The Atlanta Thrashers. That's like the coldest fucking hockey team name ever. We used to get those games, and we used to get Preds games before they was like the Preds.
And they just took them off.
I mean, no, the Thrashers don't exist anymore. I think they got replaced by the Winnipeg Jets because they came back.
Yeah. So the company, so that not the I don't like saying company, but the organization, they have moved to Canada, pretty much, right?
I don't know if that was what happened, how it happened like that. If it was they just moved and rebranded and everything on some Supersonics type shit.
Yeah.
I just know that the Thrashers was no longer a team.
Okay.
and then all of a sudden you got the Winnipeg Jets again.
Mm.
I mean, niggas ain't watching hockey. It's cold there, and niggas don't like hockey.
Nah, we gotta go up top.
And there's too much shit to do in Atlanta anyway. For somebody to be like, you got the Braves, you had the Hawks, Falcons, college teams, strip clubs. It's what I'm saying. There's other shit to do. There's too many other things you got to compete with to get people. It's like LA. There's a lot of other things you can do.
Yeah, I agree. Like hockey, like nah. And it doesn't go good with the weather y'all have down there anyway. I can't think of a hockey team where you are. It's not cold over there like that, right?
Atlanta, hell no.
Nah, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I think of hockey teams all the time, it's like I feel like you have to be in the cold. Even though, yeah, I know there's Florida teams and hockey and whatnot, Dallas down there, yeah. But I just think about like it has to be hot.
Nashville is this. What the fuck? I almost said the Sabres. The Preds, yeah, they got a real legit fan base, dog. Like,
yeah, unless you have that real fan base like that, though. Oh yeah, they'll do good.
I think they got good right when Nashville started to take off and started going mainstream. Like, remember when they went to the Stanley Cup and all that shit against Pittsburgh? I think that was like around the time Nashville started to take off.
That was what year was that?
2017. Yeah, I think 2017.
17. Why the fuck I keep saying 16? Yeah, 17. Okay. 7. Yes, because the freaking right after that was the NBA. I remember that because the NBA Finals. I remember it was the Cavs and the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Right after. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Right after that one. Because I think ABC was doing both of those finals, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
I don't know. I think NBC. NBC was doing it back then.
So NBC still do it though right now, right? Championship?
I think so. I know like TNT, they in the hockey shit now, ESPN as well. Somebody got the short end of the stick and got kicked out of that shit. I forgot what channel it was. Or maybe NBC just lost a lot of their coverage to those channels. Oh, they came from Winnipeg. Okay, and then they went back. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
That is some weird. That's like the Vancouver Grizzlies of Memphis. You went from a place they got no niggas to a place with a bunch of niggas.
They came from Winnipeg. I think now they back there. Oh, so they pulled the they pulled the St. Louis Rams. They pulled the Los Angeles Rams type of thing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, it was there, left. When someone else came back, went back.
That's just questionable as fuck though. Like, who was in there talking? You know what? We need to put a hockey team in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's that.
Or it had to be around the time the Olympics was there. That's the only thing that would make sense.
But it didn't last. How many years did that last with the Thrashers?
I mean, when I was a kid, the Thrashers was a thing. Because I know, let's see, NHL 95, I have that game. It was the Winnipeg Jets. I was born in 94. I don't remember. Obviously didn't watch hockey. All my childhood, it was the Thrashers. On up until like 10, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm about to look that up now. Atlanta Thrash. Man, they had a cool ass logo too, but that shit was fresh as hell. I want a jersey now.
I was gonna ask, like, you ever thought about like because getting one of those jerseys, that's throwback-ish. So
them hockey jerseys do be fresh though. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, hockey jerseys is the best jerseys. I want a Calgary Flames jersey bad.
Oh, that joint hard in the moment.
Yeah, that joint is hard. I don't know why I didn't get one yet, but that if I have to get a hockey jersey, it's gonna be that. That jersey is retarded. That's the best hockey jersey to me, just to me, I've ever seen.
I disagree. This Thrasher shit fresh in the motherfucking dog. That light blue shit. Oh my god. And then the alternate, the red one I ain't really fucking. Yo, that light blue shit clean in the motherfucker. So they was a team from 1999 to 2011. Then 2011 to the present, they were the Winnipeg Jets.
Okay, same organization. They just okay. So
They got the same colors as the Hawks. I just realized that. Even down to the light blue.
The light blue.
They got all the same colors as the Hawks.
Okay, Boston taking the lead. Everybody 122 to 121. 6 seconds
go
left.
hard as shit. It was around the late 90s or early 2000s. They played in Phillips Arena. Hell yeah, which is now State Farm Arena. Hell yeah. I still want to go to a hockey game. I've never been to one.
Ah, for real?
No, we got a team here. It was the Ice Bears. It's like Wednesday, you get like $1 beer and they guarantee a fight.
Yo, go to a hockey game.
Is it cold? Because I heard it's cold in that bitch.
Yeah, it is. But yo, have something under however you're gonna go. Have something under extra. Other than that, you straight. You have a good ass time. I'm gonna tell you this much. You know, watching the game in the stands with white people like hockey, they'll tell you. Bro, I'm telling you this. It is a great experience, yo. No lie, it is a great because they don't give a fuck. They on like them fans, they on some like war type of shit. I like their energy. I'm not gonna lie, I like that energy. Go to a hockey game, son.
It sound like a because I mean I've gone to NASCAR races. You know, obviously a minority there. I guess it probably like going to like a Tennessee football game where it's
about the energy, right? Because y'all should be live over there.
Oh, that shit live to the motherfucker. So yeah, I could see myself enjoying that shit.
Yeah, you would. I know you would. It's fun. It's a great atmosphere.
Ain't as cold as you think. Okay, as long as I can't see my breath, that's good.
Oh no, it ain't like that. The way they make it seem, nah.
It's probably like if you got the AC on, or somebody that cranked the AC on high at their crib when they shouldn't.
Yeah, it's that little chilly feel.
Oh, that ain't that. Okay.
Yeah, the little chilly feel. That's it. That ain't nothing.
Team in Biloxi. Damn. They got Biloxi, Mississippi, nigga. What? Okay. That's
oh shit. Atlanta won. They hit a buzzer beat, I think. Oh my god. Look at
Damn, my brain short circuited when I saw Biloxi and hockey in the same sentence. It wasn't cold. Cool. I'm gonna have to check out this damn buzzer beater. And this UNC. I'm getting hungry as hell. I'm finna get up out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat something too.
Yeah, you got any closing statements?
Yeah, for anyone that's betting, like, just be careful with, look what just happened in Arizona. Just like, be careful. I think Gonzaga covers Purdue. The Creighton and Tennessee game, I still, based on what Lowe's saying, I just got to do more studying for that game, y'all. NC State, Marquette, I think they roll over NC State. Houston beats Duke. Illinois on Ohio State, I like. We got NC State. We got North Carolina. And we're going to see what happens in the Elite Eight.
Yeah. So, I'll say one thing about Creighton. They play like Alabama. It's either inside the paint or a shit ton of threes. So, take with that what you will. And tomorrow night, I'm going to be on Lobo TV. We got the first episode of Comic Clash. Main event, we got Batman versus Moon Knight. So, stay tuned for that shit. We got 10 fights.
Yo, real quick, though. DeAndre said, what's the link to the channel? What channel is he talking about? Mont?
Yeah, it's in the description.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's in the description. It's on the description.
Yeah, I gotta watch this UNC
I
game too.
guess that's just something. Yeah, exactly. Right. You want to focus on the USC game.
I'm still mad as fuck about that shit, bro. Like,
Yo, did you
fuck.
have you have both of them together on a parlay? Like
Who?
UNC and Arizona?
Yes.
Yo, you know, mad people had that shit. I didn't do that today, but you know, mad people had. That's funny that you say that. I can tell you,
Mad
you're
as
like the 23rd. I kid you not, the 23rd person to say that. I'm like, I was skeptical about doing that shit. I'm like, that shit sounds so easy, right? Like, it just sounds like too good to be true.
Yeah, I think that's the only 2 games I touched for today.
Yeah,
That's some bullshit, but it's whatever.
yeah. UNC for the win today. That's it.